We'll make it there just fine. Don't you worry. And if we won't, I'll wish you all back.
Oh, great!
You know what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Man, you guys have no humor.
That Felix, we're getting there on wishes.
Don't worry. I'll go nice and slow.
That would be
Okay,
appreciated.
but I'll ride next to you, and you know, if I ask, can you just pull over and I'll drive instead? Just you know, just in case. Is that okay?
See, I have a license. It'll be fine, Felix.
Are there two
I'm just-
shotguns?
There is a chestnut and there's a chestnut, actually.
Chestnut.
Wait, what does that have to do with shotguns?
What? Well, I guess I'll trust you to drive for now.
So, as you climb in, and Claire steadily takes control and backs out the car, you hear one of the Wilhelm Institute's guards go, "Hey, that's not for you!" And they come chasing after you guys as Claire peels out of the lot and just goes rushing
is
off.
wrestling with the cable that he is sure is the seatbelt.
which brings us to a slight montage as you leave the city and drive off into the desert, passing by numerous locales that you've seen before on your way.
In this rare instance, McCoy will call upon Mishima to help.
Mishima? That's something my dad tells me about.
Oh, that's great!
Yeah. Do you tell me, do you know a lot about it?
I know a bit. Why?
You should, I don't know, making conversation.
Yeah, you could also make the driving.
Can't we do both?
No.
I mean, I'd prefer if you didn't.
Yes,
You guys are no fun.
it's fun.
I remember this one time, my dad, he took me on this great time. My mom was furious. We went into the sky. I think I was about 8. Yeah, we were flying.
You were flying
Yes.
in a vehicle.
No. Pokemon. She was pissed because I fell off. But it was fun. Have you ever been skydiving before?
No, I am not going skydiving before.
Well, do you want to? I could ask my dad to take you.
I am perfectly fine where I am. Thank you very much.
I like my feet on the ground personally. I appreciate the invitation.
Oh, that's no fun. I also remember this one time that me and my friends got in trouble because, these people at the mall were being rude, and I decided that it was a good idea to, stop them, stand up for the weak. And apparently the police says that you can't put people to sleep forcefully.
Yes, most people do not appreciate such things.
I mean, it should only be for very, very dire circumstances.
So, what time did you leave specifically at, Felix? What time did your group leave? You guys went the next day?
We went later the same day.
Okay.
So afternoon-ish.
So like 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, sure. That's not right.
All right, let's go 3, right in the middle. So around 3 o'clock, you guys are driving out. You'll probably drive past Judal's group. You might even drive past Harper and Tupac's group. As you do so, you can see Judal doing his usual, talking, joking, pointing to things in the sky, pointing at different Pokemon in the distance. Looks like he's trying to explain things. You will drive past several different species of Pokemon. And most of the journey is uneventful. However, it's notable that as you are approaching the Arobian village, about 2 hours later, you see that your gas tank is almost a half.
Oh, you know, I didn't think to ask, but did you bring extra fuel?
Dad said we would have everything we. He said, "Remember what your mom always says: strength through adversity."
As Felix's head sinks.
Is gas important, Felix?
Well, this thing won't run. I mean, we might make it to the ruins, but we're not gonna make it back.
Oh, where's Mishima?
Oh, Mishima, are you saying stories? I want to know.
Yes, there was a story of the time a
turns
beast
around and
stole a young man.
She turns and she looks over her seat, not looking directly in front of her, with her hand on the wheel. I want to hear.
Felix
Tell
is
me more
reaching-
about these stories.
Felix is reaching across to grab the wheel and steer.
That's very rude. Oh no, you just hold the wheel. Hold the wheel. Tell me about all the stories.
Please look forward again.
Oh man, I forgot all my stories. How's that road?
There is no road. We're in the desert, silly.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, look, Dune.
Your engine kind of turns over a little harshly as you come down one of the dunes. A little rough. Okay, so once you arrive, once you can start to see the Arobian village in the distance, and you're approaching rapidly, you mark that from a gasoline standpoint, your tank is pretty much exactly at half.
Well,
Do we want to stop by?
I think the best thing to do would be to leave the car here.
Did someone say stop?
And proceed from foot, or on foot. That way we can get back, because I think we have just enough to get home.
Yep, I support this idea.
Yeah, I love the fan.
Oh, this is fun though. Okay, you guys have been there after all.
Wow.
Thank you.
So you've spent some time in like the desert, right? Like you know how to move around and not to go.
Of course, my dad used to take me all the time out.
Oh, okay, cool. Just good to know.
Mom used to be pissed because he would pull out Volcarona and then we would fly off. She couldn't keep up. It was hilarious. She got pissed. And then we would just look at the stars all the time, and he taught me everything I need to know. Like how we can get water from cacti and a whole bunch of other things.
All right, so pulling up along the side of the Arobian village, somewhat on the outskirts, you park the van, and I assume take the keys with you. Although
Yes.
I don't know if you let the 17-year-old hold on to the keys, or if you give them to the 16-year-old or the 18-year-old that's traveling with you.
Oh, I'm holding on to them.
So as the oldest person, hey, you mind if I hold on to them just in case?
Do you not trust me or my dad?
No, I definitely
Or
trust-
my father.
I definitely trust your dad.
And he said I could take it, so it should be fine.
Okay, well, just be careful with them.
Of course.
Maybe we can actually leave them with someone here, actually, because I don't want them to get lost in the ruins and we'd be stuck.
Do you think that we can leave it on McCoy's house?
Paolo, you're a little quiet, by the way. I'm gonna have to turn you up.
I think he said, do you want to leave them with at McCoy's hut?
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I don't know if my mom would like me going into some random dude's hut.
Well, I mean, it's not a random
Well,
dude. It's
your mom
McCoy.
isn't here right now, and I am a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, you just said you trust your dad, right? And he trusted McCoy, so it's okay.
Good point. Go put him up, McCoy. And I hope you don't come adversary like my mom said.
Come in for what does that mean?
It's a sex thing.
I don't. It's not a good thing.
Felix does actually understand it, and he will whisper it to you.
And what does he whisper?
I want to know.
It means don't get too close to her, inappropriately.
What?
McCoy sits there pondering what inappropriately close means.
Exactly. What is this distance?
Seeing the confusion on his face, he'll whispering, it means like don't try to like kiss her or grab her or something if she doesn't want you to.
What if she does want me to?
Well, that's a whole different story. I'll let you handle that.
What are you guys whispering about? Do you want to share it with everyone?
Just guy stuff. Don't worry about it.
Can I please have a perception roll by Claire and a guile roll by Felix?
I built her well.
I
And
lose.
following the guile roll, can I also have a stealth roll? Actually, a stealth first, then guile.
Yeah, buddy.
Is Charlie's rolling this?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I don't know. It says.
Oh,
Charlie, but it's
so
not Charlie.
close.
Okay, Felix rolled 13, and guile 7.
Wait,
So
do
12.
I need to roll my intuition?
So no, yeah, you know that he's clearly BSing you, but you did not hear what he said.
I mean, it really is just guy stuff.
Of course, I understand. Just how me and Mama talk about Dad all the time. And it's girl stuff.
Up to Felix.
Yeah, just
Why is
like
it
that.
guy stuff?
Because it's just awkward. He's not even like trying to whisper.
Oh wait, that's wrong. She has 46.
Oh well, doesn't matter, dude.
It's okay. It
Yeah,
happens.
it's fine.
That's fine. For the future.
She
He's
I
barely.
rolled a
whispering
14
now, he's like-
now. Jeez.
It would,
Future.
just be-
Future.
it would just be awkward if
No, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. Trust me, I completely understand. Me and my friends like to talk about stuff all the time.
That is good. That is what friends do.
We are not friends. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys to Route 10. You guys are over here once your page loads.
Can you stop pulling me, you ass?
This place has definitely developed since I
Pull
was.
and twist. Pull and twist, dude.
I'm here.
Good job, Paulo.
Honestly, I was imagining a taser.
So since it is daytime, the global illumination factor is on, and I'm going to put everything else hidden.
God damn it.
Okay. So you walk about 30-40 minutes away from the Robian village, and you find yourself over this area. Yes, exactly.
Got you.
I will remind you, you have access to your entire team of 6 that you brought with you. If a combat situation erupts, you will only have access to 3 of them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, McCoy, that you only have like 2 Pokemon.
But you're strong Pokemon. Young McCoy's about to come into a bunch of Pokemon.
Oh shit, I forgot what's in that ruins, even though I'm the one that populated it today. Forgot what I put in there.
Whoops.
So where are we going, guys?
We need McCoy to put his handy dandy token on the board.
He's trying to gather his stomach.
As I actually try to figure out where I am, where you drop us. Oh, okay. We're actually past there. I got you.
I want to see something quick.
The original path that you and Judal took.
This is along this wall and then up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to take the same path, but you
I mean-
know how to get there.
Yeah, I got you. You spend a lot of time in this desert.
Yes, you spent a lot of time in this desert.
Memories, am I right, boys?
And you know to the
Yeah.
far, far northeast, there's a beach.
True.
Let me just erase. Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
You moved the
I know,
fuck.
that's always annoying, isn't it?
What just happened?
What
Did
up?
it fix it?
Oh, wrong layer.
He moved the map, yeah. Up,
There we
up,
go,
yay.
fixed.
Whew.
Lit. Alright, Hortensio, you keep an eye out. Sneaky underground things. I'll let Hollow lead. You can decide our path. 'Cause
What
you're the
will
leader, buddy.
Claire bring out, by the way?
You know, what does Claire bring out, if she brings out anything?
Everyone, I'd like you to introduce you to my friend.
Hi, little flower.
Oh,
Feel
hey,
free to name it.
Flora.
Either. Feel free to name it anything you want.
Her name's Flora. Don't mess with her. She can be quite sassy.
Well, that's good to know.
Hastily looks up sassy and the indices and references. Okay, so at this point, free move. I will pop in Pokemon as they appear. Once you get close enough.
Hey. So we want to get there kind of quickly, and if you guys are okay with it, I do have some repels. And even a couple super repels. Just saying.
That will be good.
But then we don't get
So-
to enjoy what we see. But if that's what you
That
guys
is
want to do,
sometimes best.
Well, I know that it was kind of understated our mission here, but well, it's a little dangerous here, and we need to get there with as much energy as possible. Those ruins are not to be trifled with.
of course, if that's what, if it is a matter of importance.
Okay, so let's go meet with Mr. Wall.
As Felix will pop one of his super repels. Yes, that one.
Okay.
And Paolo can lead.
Yep. Go ahead, Paolo.
That's right.
Mr. Wall. Mr. Wall.
And everyone else can move with him.
Already moved.
As you begin to move in that direction, Paolo, those of you, all of you can make a perception roll, please. And then depending on who gets higher than a 15, I will say something.
I cannot get higher than a 15.
So, Felix, you see off into the distance something that looks slick and purple in color.
Ooh, which way?
Somewhere in this direction.
I don't.
Oh,
You're
I'm
in
sorry, my
Juma
bad.
there, dude. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Oh, my bad, dude.
So probably the way we're going.
Slick and purple in color.
Oh, like covering the ground, or
Like something is moving around that's purple and slick.
oh, that's interesting. Would I recognize it? Or can I from here?
From there, no.
Get a little bit
But
closer
you
if
may-
you can, though.
Yeah, get closer and you might be able to.
I don't want to know.
you don't know what's there. I'm just gonna say to keep an eye out because that's the way we took last time, and I think we should keep going that way. I think I'll point it out, like, hey, something's moving up there. Looks a little different. Just be careful.
All right. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3.
And as you are moving past that rock, your double lift, you all hear a recognizable sound, and your double lift makes eye contact with something that would have scared it a long time ago. As it flaps down and lands on the rock and just kind of stares, watching.
Okay.
I added that great ball to the list. If anyone who's with my group, I listed some items and then the great balls down below it. So you have them if you're with me. Oh, that guy. Hala, you got this, man. You're okay. You've beaten these guys 100 times over now. You're good.
Okay, Verdi. Steady. Steady. You're seeing Paulo like walking really slow outside of that rock. Steady.
As you get closer, Felix, since you saw it before and you know where you were looking, you see large creatures moving through the sand with purple hide.
Oh, okay, now I know what that is. Well, maybe they'll just leave us alone. The repel should keep the weak ones away at least.
What level is the repel you're using?
Super repel, I think, is 35?
30 and up?
Let me look.
Actually, it might be 20. Might be 30 and lower or 20 and lower.
Repel's 20 and lower. Super Repel's 30 and lower.
Yeah.
Yep.
That keeps at bay, I think.
20, 25,
Ekans.
actually.
Yeah, the Ekans are at bay, but the Arbok are not. It also keeps. It barely keeps the Mandibuzz at bay.
Yeah.
All right. I think that Mr. Wall can give us a hand.
Yeah, just try to stick to the wall and stay away from them. Maybe they'll just leave us alone.
As long as we do not present opportunities, we should be fine.
Okay, Mr. Wall. Steady. Steady.
Should we go up the wall?
Along it, but be careful because there's those Aarons like to hang out there too.
Aarons? I love them. They're so cute and they're fun to ride.
As you get closer, the Pokemon catch wind of the repel.
Well, I suppose thank you for that, Felix.
Yes, Felix. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I mean, after our last adventures out here, I always carry one or two.
All right, let's move forward. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
As you are moving through the corridor of sand, you see, not that far ahead, the landing upon which you took a rest the first time you came this way. To your right, in between the thick dunes of sand that rise up and slope downwards several feet, you think you see the flash of white, the white of bone. It wags about in the air before moving down closer into the sand and masking itself.
Well, obviously stay away from the deeper sand. The repel seems to be working, but I don't know about the things down there.
Just in case, double F, Mr. Totem. Do double shield, please. and they're gonna do reflect, and well, Mr. Double Lift is gonna do reflect, and Mr. Totem is gonna do light screen.
Okay. There is a blessing active. So please mark using color coordination. Let's use reflect as brown and light screen as the tan yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, continuing.
All right, let's move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
As you move up and get closer, you can now see from a different angle that what was in the sand and hiding appears to have moved away now, but they are plainly visible from the angle you're sitting at. You also hear the ruffling of feathers and the pecking of a beak against the backside of this rock, which stops abruptly as you approach, both in apprehension and also because of that repel. Something begins to scuttle away quickly.
Bye, little Volby.
Well then, your
1, 2, 3.
thing seems to be quite effective.
Oh, hello. You know, been walking for a little bit. Do you want to rest up here again?
I don't know, guys. Do you feel good to move around or?
This is my native environment, so I am comfortable. It is up to you.
The thing is that I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't want to be here when it's night. So I think that we should move on.
At this point, you left around 3. You drove about 2.5 hours. So it's around 5:30. You know, well, at least McCoy knows that sundown is roughly in 2 to 3 hours max. Likely to be 2 hours.
It is
Perhaps
that
you're
time
right.
of
We should,
year.
And that was when you first started. It's probably been about 30 minutes since. So you probably have about an hour and a half till sundown.
Okay.
Well, we do have a choice here, I guess. Well, we will shortly. I think we stick to the rocks for now, but we might need to cut across soon. Maybe want to get there before nightfall.
Mm-hmm. At least get to the ruin before night comes up. So onward we go.
Well then, lead on, Paddle.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just in case, don't get in the sand.
Just give me 1 second, guys. Just giving instructions to another. Okay. So you decide to press on. As you do, and you approach this nearest cactus, you move past an area of extremely flat sand with sparse, deep sand, in which the dunes rise up very high and then slope down very low.
Que vaya, anda con ella.
You hear the unmistakable clicking and vibration of a Pokemon you've only seen a few times. One of your friends has one.
Ah, well.
I wonder if it'll be effective here.
Well, it really only works on well, let's say weaker Pokemon, I'm not sure it would work well on them. We should probably just keep our distance.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, won't protest, so following you.
Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One of them gets somewhat curious, kind of flies by, and lands about 20, 30 feet up on a rock above, and on its perch just watches you from a distance.
Hey there, little guy.
Interesting.
Once more, as you'll recall, Judolf phrased to you that this area was known as the Corridor of Mirrors.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you want to come with us?
Wait, who?
Huh?
Our little friend over there.
Hmm?
It's Felix now. I guess she's announcing this loudly.
Oh yeah, she's talking to it
Um,
as they're walking.
I think maybe
Really
you
yelling
shouldn't
up
mess
at
with
it.
that thing.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with it. I'm inviting it. There's a difference, Felix.
No, those are kind of like dangerous, though. We should really just go. If it wants to follow us, it can follow us.
I agree.
Everything's dangerous in a desert.
Some more than
But does that not that? But that doesn't mean you can't make friends.
It's hard to make friends with something that wants to eat you, but I suppose.
You don't think your big dragon doesn't eat people?
Well, I've seen it eat things off people, but I've never seen it eat a person. It's usually pretty friendly. It really liked our friend Shade, but he's gone now.
Oh, what happened to him?
Oh, he just left.
That doesn't seem like something a friend would do.
We've had some interesting adventures. He just didn't want to be around it anymore. I kind of don't blame him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
As you make your approach into and enter the Corridor of Mirrors, you note that the deep sand off to your right, you occasionally see sand go flying into the air like water spout out of a geyser and then fall back to the ground below. Occasionally seeing a mound move like a miniature hill moving about through the troughs and peaks of the dunes, followed by smaller ones.
Yes, very interesting, deal.
I prefer to stay with Mr. Wall. Bye, son.
And up ahead, the Corridor of Mirrors comes into full effect as you start to see and find yourself with bright lights from the rocks to your left, to your right, by the floor ahead of you, refracting the sunlight into your vision, like that of miniature pyrite or disco balls. Something very shiny and mirror-like.
Do be careful of the Aeron and Parons around here.
And
It's like most things, it's best not to antagonize.
as you say their name, as if on cue, you hear and then you hear the stomping of something heavy nearby, and suddenly, as the light shifts, the light that was somewhat blinding moves and is no longer in your eyes, and you can see some of the things ahead of you.
Whoa.
Well,
Aw,
huh.
they're cute. I want to ride it.
It is quite small to ride.
I'd rather you didn't do that. Pridewind, come on out, Pridewind.
If it's
Oh, it was nice knowing you.
Oh wait. I was gonna do something. I'm gonna.
Pridewind, can you Can
Yeah.
you talk to them and maybe just convince them that we're just friends? We're just passing through.
Yeah. Come
I
on,
would be
Astalia.
careful of the large one. Or
You can you
large
can write this
others.
one next, Claire. But first, I think that we should move onward.
Well,
Astalia, can you tell them that we're just passing through?
Okay. As you are trying to pass through, the Laron kind of and then just kind of sticks its head into the dirt and pushes some sand out of the way, and then just kind of moves onwards.
oh, wrong ones. Sorry, it's gonna get confusing.
Yeah, no,
Let me help you out there.
yeah, just think.
You might want to put a mark on your thing because we threw out matching shit.
Let me be purple.
There you go.
Okay, so what are you guys throwing out?
But no, we put marks on them because we threw out our matching Pokemon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Talked to them. And those are the ones you moved. So I'm like, oh, I see what I did now.
Oh, okay. Yes. So the Aerons curiously move into position. And your Aeron turns back to you, and your Laron turns back to you.
What's going on, guys?
Your Laron and Aeron look as though they're looking for instruction.
Okay.
Well,
Go first, Felix.
no, you got this. Go ahead, Paolo.
Astelia, just let them know that we're passing through. If they want, we can give them some food. I got some rations if they want. So if we can move peacefully, please.
When they communicate that, they look at you about food, and then they spot a floating ice cream cone.
Oh my god.
You put that away.
That's very rude.
Well,
I
they might think it's food.
yeah.
And you know, fine. I'm sorry, Billy.
Don't worry, guys. I got you. I'm gonna take up some rations so I can throw them to them so they can eat in the corner at least, like over here.
So you throw some rations that way?
Yeah, so they can eat at least 2 rations. I got 10.
Claire's
So-
just gonna see this thing. Wait, is that Wild? That walked up to her?
Yes.
She's gonna put her hands out and seeing that her dad has ridden one of these before. Hey, guy, what are you doing up there? And start approaching it with both hands out.
I don't suggest.
I'm just gonna shrug. I mean, it seems friendly enough for the moment.
As you go to approach it, it kind of shies backwards impishly. Run! Run!
All right. She will pull out an oranberry. Say, hey, it's all right, and she'll just stop moving and pull out her hand. And it's like, and
So the Aeron are going to move towards the rations that Paolo threw out.
Okay, guys, sorry for bothering you. We're gonna pass through.
But one of the Aeron seems to follow behind, trailing after McCoy.
Aww.
Hi.
another ration. Do you want to give it to him?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. Feed him.
As McCoy tries to.
As as you try to offer the orange berry, the two come a little closer, and as they do, there's a sound not too far away, and a mound begins moving in this direction.
Wait, do we notice this or?
It's moving underground?
It's moving in the sand.
Okay. When it gets within like 8 of me, let me know. Well, him.
It is within 8, and
Okay.
it seems quite large.
If it gets close enough, I'm gonna start patting it on its head.
Yeah. So as
It does
just
get
kind of-
close enough for you to pat on its head.
Yeah. While it starts
Um,
eating, I'm gonna pat on its head.
One of them rolls over onto its side. This one right here
Aww.
rolls over onto its side, and as it does, once more you hear from the sand not too far, only a few feet away now. And suddenly the sand rises up, and an enormous maw, exposing huge white teeth, comes out of the ground, ripping downwards, pouring sand out and around.
Ally switch.
Ally switch would require that Pokemon be willing.
And he's willing. No.
He does not. He's not your ally, nor is he your friend at the moment. He does not consent nor know what you are trying to accomplish by doing so.
Oh.
So the Hippowdon rises up from the sand and uses Sand Tomb.
Oh hell.
Which only chunks it for a little bit. Actually, it's rock ground, isn't it? It's actually doubly effective. Triply effective.
I think it's
Doubly
I thought
effective.
it's just steel.
Let me see.
It's rock, steel versus ground.
Yeah.
It's super effective.
Yeah, buddy.
Doubly effective. So that just takes...
Where is this? Go to my profile.
The other one panics and roars and rushes off towards the little ones. As the first turns towards the large creature and uses... let's go with Headbutt. Which it misses. As it rushes towards the creature to slam its head into the enormous maw, the creature of the sand closes its jaw quickly and moves to the side, leaving only but air for the Laron to smash into. Wildly, it shakes its head, mistakenly and confused. Where did its opponent go? As it looks, more and more mounds in the sand begin to move and appear.
So, guys, I would love to help these things, but it's the desert, and I think we should just not interfere. We need to get out of here before we get caught up in this.
I mean, we have interfered definitely enough.
But my dad always said we should help everyone we can.
Everyone. But this is a desert.
I'm supposed to listen to you. I will. That doesn't mean I agree.
These are not ones. These are many's.
Pokemon are the same as us.
I agree. But I don't know, guys.
But he said if I was to go, that he is strictly in charge. I don't agree.
Believe me, we've had many, many moments like this, but we can talk about that philosophy later. But for now, let's go.
The creature burrows into the sand and vanishes, and then reappears behind.
I think that it doesn't want us to go.
I don't think we're running.
I think it's busy with what it thinks its meal is. Let's just go, Paulo. Run.
It's 19. That's 38. And then the others come rushing towards it and begin slapping it with mud or saliva-drenched sand.
I don't. Fuck it. I don't. Can I try to? Can I try to throw a Pokeball at it?
You can try whatever you want.
I don't want it to die.
I mean, you can try.
Okay. So if she's
I
not
throw a
gonna
heavy
listen,
ball.
okay, go for it.
It will at least survive if it this, and then we can run.
No, looks-
No.
Nope. Your heavy ball flies past and hits the sand with a thud, and then kind of waddles in the sand as it's being shifted from all sides, and then it's lost to your eyes, covered in mounds of turf.
Oh well.
Okay. Let's go. Not Felix is just running past them.
And they continue to fight.
Let's go.
Sorry, guys. Before doing that,
I don't think we're really going to a place suitable for you, little. Although I guess maybe this place isn't that suitable. Yet.
before doing that,
Oh.
Felix will throw a Pokeball to you. Here, just if he wants to come with us, just go ahead. But we need to go.
McCoy will look down at the Pokemon, and then instead of like necessarily nabbing it with the ball, he'll try to like reach down and pick it up into one of.
You pick it up and you carry it around like a puppy.
Yep.
It rests its its heavy, thick head on your arm.
Well, I guess if you're coming, you might as well come along.
Yeah, you made a new friend. See?
I made a
You can
new
make
something.
friends. You can make friends in the desert.
Okay. And I'm just gonna call it by the same name as yours, so that you can control it.
Favorites.
You'll now have control of it, Cameron.
Thank you.
Where is it? On my channel.
Okay. So as you guys continue to move, you see something snapping its enormous mandibles, standing with a bright orange body in the sand. It turns to look at you. Its eye kind of glimmers in the light, and then it continues to snap.
I will do one thing to help them once we get safely out of range for the most part. Hopefully. So once I get about there, let me see if I can hit some. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of my confused pester balls at that guy.
Okay.
Which will miss. Oh well, I tried.
So, as you continue onwards, you've spent a little bit of time in the corridor of mirrors. You have about an hour of sunlight left.
okay, guys. So I think that on this side we go right. Yeah.
Well,
right.
yeah. Last time we came through here, we cut through the desert, and it saved us a lot of time. We should be okay here. Just be careful, because
There's some lizards that are electric and they shock. I don't like that. So yeah.
Lizards?
How they're called, Felix? Helix.
Oh, not
So
a big fan of them.
so be careful, guys. Boop.
they're kind of tough, but they tasted all right.
Eh,
Not a phrase I ever thought I'd utter.
Okay. As you continue onwards, you hear the unmistakable call.
okay, guys.
It's almost like we willed them here, Paolo.
Should we move onward then? I don't want to see them. I don't think that you want to see them. So let's go. Let's go.
As you continue onwards, up ahead you hear the
Now what?
as something goes running past, and you spot
No. Okay then. Let's move. Oh.
Oh, they're so cute.
they
Look at
stop abruptly. The big one stops abruptly, and then the small ones waddle up and stop right behind him. One of them, the one in the middle, crashes up against the tail and swacks its head because it wasn't looking.
Oh,
It glowers at you.
you wouldn't believe this, but my mom actually loves cute things.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, it doesn't look terribly friendly, but maybe it doesn't want to fight us. I don't know.
No, I don't want to fight them. They're just coming along. So I think that we should only go onward. And if they want some food, then we can throw at them something.
Lead the way, Commander Paulo.
I'll do my best. I think.
I'm excited to see these ruins.
Wait, what? Did you hear that?
As it stands there watching you, occasionally a fold of skin under its chin comes out and extends, and around its head, almost like a mane, expands with bright orange, and then it folds back inwards. And folds back
Maybe
in.
it's just trying to scare us away from its territory. Just
Yeah.
keep an eye on it, but keep moving quickly.
Yeah. Let's move onward.
Just don't make any really sudden movements.
Just in case. Come out, Dene.
Just stay out of the sand.
Calling out more isn't necessarily better at a time like this.
But everyone else gets to have their friends out.
And then they run past in the opposite direction.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
Hortensio here is kind of well, he's looking for things that are hidden from us.
He detects something here and here.
Okay,
As
guys.
well,
Kinda like
something around here.
He's at this point trained to like more or less pull like kind of like point.
Just, just stay on the low sand, and we'll be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So what happens if you get on the other sand?
Well, there's dangerous stuff down there, and well, the repel only works for so long, and only works on certain things. There's really strong stuff down there.
Mhm.
Agreed. It is usually best to stay off the soft sand.
Mhm. Okay. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look! I see the stairs.
As you approach, there is an immense amount of shifting as Hortensio gets closer and warns Felix at the last second of all the things hiding in this sand.
Oh no.
Bang, 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 bang.
Run? Run, guys.
It would appear that they are sleeping or have yet to notice you.
Don't run. Yes.
Oh, so they're not like moving. He's just sensing like breathing or whatever. I get he would know if it was like moving and coming at us and be panicky. I take it. So quietly, slowly, I guess, instead of running.
As the sand shifts, some of the purple scales come to light, as do a series of blue ones and red.
Okay.
And what
Interesting.
this is only what you see being uncovered by the flowing sand and wind.
Okay. Astelia, you can get back now, and Mr. Totem, stay high on the ground. Don't do any sound.
Felix now whispering, okay, move very, very quietly up the stairs over there.
Yeah, I think that it would be better if we stay quiet.
From where you are, however, you are able to see something important. You note that at the bottom of the ravine, just up against the canyon wall, you see the following.
Oh.
Felix face palms. Okay, guys. Do we see anyone over there? No.
Nope. But you notice several of the Jeeps have some sand in the back seats. So it looks as though they've been parked there quite a bit of time.
Oh.
Okay.
Felix?
So guys, we're gonna have some company in there, I think. I'm gonna creep up there, actually. Hello, do you have that knife still?
Mm-hmm.
Can I borrow it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. You guys move up to the rocks. I will be right there. He's gonna make his way over there. Giving the scorpions a lot of room.
Okay.
Am I sensing stuff up here in this? Are they just like everywhere?
Yes. They're all over the sand. You also see signs of what looks like feed, as if it's been dumped here.
They did this on purpose then.
Yes.
Guys, move up to the rocks. Be careful of the, well, Paolo knows which rocks to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you going?
Well, we might have to get out of here very quickly, and it's going to be hard to get away from them if they have those. So, I'm going to do something about that.
At least leave one behind if possible.
I was always taught never let a hero do things alone. And I can tell you're definitely trying to be the hero type.
Believe me, if you'll are not no hero. It's the more of us that walk across that sand, the more likely that we wake these things up. So it's okay.
Felix, let Double Leaf help. Let me put you near the sands at least, so you don't make any noise.
Oh, Paolo, see, that's why you're in charge.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and so you're gonna teleport over here.
If that's not the
Wait,
case, I can
wait.
touch the sand and go across.
Thanks, Paolo.
No problem.
I'm actually gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna climb up over it and not into the sand. And make
As
my
you
way.
climb over it, you come across a small stack of papers sitting folded in the cup holder, and it looks like missives or directives.
Oh, Felix.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna take a second to look at them. Just kind of scan it real quick.
Okay. As you skim over the paperwork, you notice a few names. One says C, another says V. There's just initials that are phrased, but most importantly says we will all reconnoiter inside once you've broken through. And then it has a time period, and it looks like it was dated 2 days ago.
If I search, am I going to be able to find keys, maybe? Maybe one of them was stupid.
You do not see any keys in the first one.
I'm going to leave. Well, I'm not going to leave any of them. I know they want me to. I'm just going to just start slashing tires and making my way across.
Okay.
Making my way to the end first and then coming back. Because I have a feeling it might make a noise.
So as you slash the first one, you hear
Yep. And I
the second one,
get 'em.
and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
As they all get slashed and punctured and begin to deflate.
Yep.
As you make your way across this one right here. Sorry, just moved it. Didn't mean to. But yes, you know what I'm talking about. As you make your way across this one, I'm going to have you please roll a... You're trying to be stealthy, so roll stealth, please.
Hey, buddy.
As I thought. As the car has shifted slightly, and the angle that you initially
Wait. No, I
anticipated.
want this. I really want this to work. So hold on. I can remember what to roll.
Okay.
Okay, 12.
So as you go to cut across and climb over the car door and move across it again, your hand goes sliding up over the wheel. And as you begin to use the wheel as leverage, you catch your palm pushing hard against the wheel, and at the last second, your heart stops and pauses as your eyes dart towards the wheel, and you feel the leather of the wheel depress slightly, but no horn.
He's definitely breathing. He's looking over to see if anyone saw that.
As you retract your hand, you feel the leather push back up, and you climb out swiftly, back onto the sand.
He does that embarrassed look around thing, like, did they see it? And he'll move to the last one, shrug, look at them and shrug, and kind of like mouth, like sorry, and he'll slash those tires.
Okay. A small Scorpy looks at you from nearby cactus. You hear its claws goes.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly dig out some kind of like spicy something that Toxia gave me. Just kind of throw it to him as I jump in and over the car.
You hear it go. and it picks it up and it begins to.
I hope it'll like spicy. Bye, dude.
And it begins chewing on it. As you crawl out onto the other side, you find Paolo's double lift, his Alakazam, waiting for you.
Let's go back. Oop.
Yep. Yeah, I give Paolo a thumb or double of the thumbs up. Thanks, bud.
Double if not.
So you're gonna have to explain to me why we're attacking random property.
Again, Team Aurum, really bad people, and
If possible.
we don't want them to be able to catch us.
Okay. We have proof that it's Team Aurum. If the law comes and we know, we're good.
If the law comes.
If the law had anything to do with anything here, most of what we had to deal with, we wouldn't have had to. So. But
Didn't answer my question, but that's fine.
The stand is the lawmaker here.
There's not likely to be any law, is my point, I guess.
Okay, so who's going up first?
It's alright. I'll just ask my dad all about it. I'm the
As
king.
Paolo climbs up to the top,
Guys, I think that at this point we should be as healthy as possible.
Paulo, you're really high up the stairs. I can't hear you.
You're gonna see Paolo putting his finger on his mouth. And he's gonna say, This is gonna hide behind one of the tents.
as you hide behind one of the tents, you spot what appears to be a young 18 or 19-year-old wearing the white and red drab of Team Aurum. Next to him, seated on a rock, leaned over and head in his arms, which appears to be same clothing, a veteran. Both of them seem to be asleep.
Okay, guys. Come over here. Stay behind me. You didn't hear.
In the background, Dio barks. Ruh, ruh, ruh.
Yeah,
Douche.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Reggie.
not wanting to have extra people moving around now, I'm going to go ahead and recall him.
The veteran and the recruit are actually cuddling together. Kind of weird, but it's whatever.
Dude, do you know how cold it gets in the desert at night?
Felix will look to the others and kind of like shrug and whisper to them,
You notice that there's a hefty amount of supplies, most of which looks like it's for drilling.
he wonders if
You
they're
also-
getting in.
You'll also see a bunch of strung up Aeron, all of whom look fainted.
Huh.
Oh,
Well,
I will
guys,
try
we
to
can
cover the
try
small
to,
Aeron's eyes, assuming he is still looking.
So we can try to distract them, or we can try to sneak by them. But I think there might be a way to, well, for the bigger ones to get some revenge for that.
I think that it would be better if we just tie them up and leave them behind. So, even
Or
though
we could not do anything with him and keep moving.
Yes, by all means, try to sneak by first, and if that fails, then we can address that.
How are you doing, Felix?
I'm fine. They look young, but I'm good.
let's just sneak by them. so we're gonna sneak in.
You can go ahead and sneak. Yeah.
We will most certainly try.
And I don't wanna sound some alarms. All right.
I want to pick up like a smallish rock. Just gonna hold on to it for a moment. I might need it.
Okay. Roll stealth for me, Paulo.
I'm gonna mess it up.
Okay. Lucky for you, they have a much harder time waking up when they're asleep, or acknowledging that you're here when they're asleep than they do if they were awake. So, they seem unfazed, too busy with their cuddling.
Fair. Is that okay? I was gonna say, how far are you going? I'm actually gonna go last, so if you guys want to go. And then Felix face palms again as he realizes, oh, I have this. But he wants to sneak by if he can, so. He did decide to bring his gun with him, by the way.
So, I know you said gun, but what you meant to say was Felix pulls out his cowboy daddy.
Well, I haven't pulled it out yet. I just,
He brandishes his cowboy daddies.
He just kind of like feels it aside. Oh yeah, that's right. I have that.
Yeah. Because we're 4Kids TV.
Yeah. It's like a bomb camera or whatever.
Yeah.
He's gonna motion for McCoy and company to move forward. You guys go ahead. I'll go last.
Okay. McCoy.
If you say so.
Don't let me down, McCoy.
Once you pass that rock, do me a favor and roll stealth. Okay. You quietly move past the lumber that has been gathered and out the other side of the tent. And as you are stepping around the rock, your foot comes down on what looks to be thin twigs. Hearing very, very slight crunch, you pause yourself and avoid making a further interaction, a further loud noise. As you do so, however, and you pull your foot back, as you are moving awkwardly backwards off of the twigs, your Aeron that you're holding in a confused way goes, "Arum! Arum! Arum!" Do me a favor, since you're trying to mask the Aeron and quiet it, roll me a guile. Or Pokemon education. Okay, so you know that if you put your hand directly over the forefront and the tip of where its mouth and head or helmet area collide, you can hold it closed. And as you do, it goes from to a, which is a lot quieter. Stepping over those twigs that you now know exist, you avoid any other sounds. Okay? Claire? Knowing that there's a pile of twigs there, Claire, go ahead and roll stealth. You can get a +1 to your stealth since you know they're twigs. You step over and quietly move past what you believe to be quiet, but sufficient enough to keep them from awakening. Felix? Okay, roll stealth. Perfect, you're good. Yep, you made it through.
Okay, guys, keep an eye out here.
All right, and as you guys move along the thin passageway, you find your way to another upward sloping path. And as you begin to ascend that, you hear ice good. And you spot 2 large tents and an enormous transport helicopter. And on the helicopter, between the 2 blades, sleeps an enormous blue Gliscor. Not its normal coloring either.
Felix, if you can see yet, I don't know. He's gonna be doing the like. Shh.
You note that you do not see any Aeron or Sigilith outside of the entrance. You also do not see a Klefki.
Felix, I think that they're inside.
Well, it's possible, or I don't know how to. I mean, they have all this digging equipment, but let's get inside first, and then we'll figure it out.
Let's just stay quiet.
I do need to grab a jaw and put him in your party. Give me a second.
Yes, he is.
I don't need to. We know he's with you when he shows up. So we'll assume that he does have his clef key.
Yes.
Okay. So you do see the Gliscor sleeping on top of the helicopter. What do you guys do?
How are you sneaking past?
Roll stealth.
Oh god, I can't.
The Gliscor seems to maintain its snoring. Go ahead, Felix.
I'm actually gonna wave them ahead of me again. So, who wants to go first?
Claire? McCoy?
I'm waving you guys up ahead.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
I'll wait for McCoy to go.
McCoy? Roll stealth. Okay. The Gliscor continues to snore. Or at least it maintains its current snoring. Gliscor. Claire?
Go ahead, Felix.
No, just go ahead. I'm watching the back. I'm gonna get distracted if I have to.
This hero thing's gonna get quite annoying.
Felix is perplexed. He does not consider himself a hero.
Roll stealth. Continues to maintain its snore. Roll stealth. It continues to maintain its snore. And as a jaw creeps up behind you quietly and pulls the clef key from the Pokeball, the clef key floats as designed and ordained towards the rocky doors, fitting between two slits. As it turns, the doors begin to shake quietly. You hear a and the doors open. As they open, there is drastically less dust and sand that flows outwards, expelled by the ruin, like last time. And as you take your first step inside, beyond, the snoring has stopped. And the only thing you hear as the doors begin to close is Gliscor. And as the laughing of the Gliscor echoes in the hall as the doors close behind you, you find yourself locked into the ruins again. Give me a moment to prepare the next map for you.
Okay. I was ready to throw a rock over at this over here to hopefully wake it up and distract them if I had to.
I was thinking of turning on the helicopter.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't try. I don't know how to I didn't know how to disable the helicopter, and that thing was there and it's scary.
Do helicopters not also use this tire method?
Felix will look at you and raise an eyebrow. Well, I mean, no, tires are for ground, right? So, I'm sorry. I that was rude of me. No, I mean they fly, but I mean, I guess if I knew where the fuel was, I could cut the fuel line, but I didn't want to go near that thing.
And the fuel is what feeds the machine, correct?
Yes, more or less. I mean, we don't say feeds exactly. It's not like living, but yes.
No.
Okay. When you come in,
Te ves por pendejo.
yeah, thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. All right, let's pull you in. All right. Okay. As you guys walk in and down the corridor as before, you hear the pitter-patter of footsteps, as well as very, very faint chatter of conversation. You can go ahead and place your pieces right here.
Oh, I'm dumb. I was over on the other map.
I can still see all of our.
Yes, it's completely visible, should it be?
It should still be completely visible.
Okay, just making sure.
You should only see a few things, though. Everything else should still be invisible.
No, we see the whole map right now.
No, not the map. I'm talking about characters on the map.
Oh, yes, okay. We're good then.
Like that stuff can go invisible, but the rest is like you guys should not see a Reggie anywhere or anything like that.
No. We're good.
Yeah.
We're not seeing all that.
But you should still see two recruits nearby you walking. So are you guys entering quietly?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was hoping not to wake that thing up at the last minute, so it didn't squeeze into a door. So,
Yeah, at this point, I think.
is it a stealth?
If you're trying to walk in quietly, that would be another stealth check.
Someone's gonna fail this, so it's okay. Oh, McCoy.
So, as McCoy steps in, he doesn't watch his footing, and the skeleton in front of him catches hold of his foot, and he goes falling towards the ground, face first, rapidly. He has not hit it yet. He's falling. Like you guys, you see him, his face rushing towards the floor.
Felix tries to catch him.
I'm gonna use telekinesis on him if that's the
Well, Felix used acrobatics to grab him.
And telekinesis?
You could do that too, but Felix did succeed in grabbing him. However, Felix will make a oof in grabbing him.
Sigh.
And
Well, it's better than
the
yelling face and stuff.
two guards, the two recruits will roll perception to see if they detect Felix.
Can I help with that?
I would try to roll focus to not make that sound, but I would fail, trust me.
You can
Wait.
try to help Felix to reduce some of the strain from catching McCoy. Okay, so yes. So you help him with some of the strain. So instead of a it's more like a cowboy daddy perception. All right. As you as they roll perception, they do not hear it. And they are also looking away and moving away at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm really in the mood for some GoldenEye now.
You want to see some GoldenEye stuff? Felix will look to the others and kind of motion to the wall that way. Well,
You guys hear some chattering coming from beyond this door.
He's gonna creep up on this one, I think, and try and grab him.
Okay.
Just
So
have his
you point the rest of them towards this door, and you go this way,
Yeah, yeah.
or you point them towards him, and you go this way. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. So start moving.
So he's gonna unholster his gun and try and sneak up on this guy. And just put it right up to the small of his back. Oof.
Give me a moment. I have to update the vision on these because I have Mark controlling them. So if he can see you in character on them, then he can actually interact. Just give me a moment. Has sight. What did they roll? They rolled 2d6? Yes. Let me see.
Oh, I had to get a shit roll eventually, guys.
Why is it not letting me... Oh, I know why. Because I have global. There you go.
No, I'm blind.
Oh, this guy only has like, what the fuck is his vision? Like, can you only see directly this way?
Yeah, you have to turn him like this to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Give me a moment, guys.
Yep.
Restoring. Did you save their new tokens
Let me see.
from outside? No, because I can just grab those. If not, I'll just grab them.
Yeah, just
Because I know theirs have vision out there.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fix the map real quick so I can see everything then. Ooh, this is nice and dark, dude. Yeah, so let's move it a little bit this way. There we go. That should be enough.
There we go. Now I can see you guys. Alright, I'm going to delete your pieces for a second
Okay.
and replace them with new ones. I believe the reason that it's dark is because I have both enabled. Let me see. There we go.
Ooh, I see now.
Yes. Perfect. That should help.
Okay, sweet.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give vision. All the players that are watching, I will give them vision of the bad guys.
Alright, I'm heading out. I'm gonna be there shortly.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
So all players should be able to control the bad guys, which means they should all also be able to see what the bad guys see. Let me see here.
Only one of them, by the way, works right now. So I'll just make a copy of him.
Can all of you guys see over here the light?
Yep.
Copy.
The people that are watching, can you see the light that the bad guy has? So, for example, if I move the bad guy over here, can you see that he has light over here? Perfect. All right, so now you guys can track what the bad guys can see.
Can I go back to my spot? Or are you going to catch me?
Yes, you may. I'm going to help Mark real quick, just putting all the vision in. And you just copy it the same way that I had it, Mark. I think the veterans have higher perception though, so we may have to increase those real quick. Let me just double check. They do not. They have the same perception. So same thing as before.
Okay.
So all the people that are watching are going to start to see exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, perfect. All right, so while Mark's working on that, I'm going to come back to what you guys are doing up here. Felix, you walk up behind this guy, and what do you do?
Oh, he has his gun pulled. He just wants to put it in like the small of his back and say shh.
Okay, so as the barrel of the gun pushes up against the small of this recruit's back, the recruit lets out a
Should be quiet. Don't move. Drop in. And he'll reach out with his free hand and grab for his Pokeballs in his belt.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna... Since I know that everyone that's listening in can see what the guards can see, would anyone like to play this guard? However short his life may be.
I mean, he's in Felix's hands.
I would, but right now I'm trying to fix some shit.
Yeah. So if Zach or Sarah or Hannah would like to, or if Diego would like to, you are welcome to. Or even if Dutch wants to. There are no takers. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
I missed the question.
If you would like to roleplay as any of the guards as things come up, so you just say, I'll do it. Whenever something happens, just be like, I'll do it. And you're that guard.
Okay, if you need me.
Hey, I can do all the voices. I'm just trying to include people. So the barrel of the gun presses up against the small of this guard's back. As you've gotten close, you can smell there's a hint of BO. The guy seems to walk unsuredly. And as the barrel touches him, he goes, huh? And you say,
Okay, don't move and be quiet.
Okay. Is this a test?
Sure, it's a test. Get down on your knees.
Okay.
Put your Pokeballs out in front of you.
He unclips 2. Okay.
Okay. Now, how many of you are in here?
Oh, I know this part of the test. I don't know. A lot.
And how much is a lot?
More than you can handle. Am I passing?
What is with you kids joining with these people? I don't understand.
Huh?
Listen,
Did you say something?
listen. Don't make a sound unless I tell you. Okay? This,
Okay. I don't want to die.
I'm not with you guys. This is not a test. I want to know how many of you are here.
Oh, this is where you're trying to make me scared.
Okay, you know
I
what?
won't break. You can't get me to break.
Felix will take half a step back, so he's not within like arm's reach of him. Turn around. Stay on the ground, but turn around.
Oh dear.
Yes. So, as I said, this is not a test. I'm not with you. How many of you are there?
About 40? The boss lady's here.
Boss lady, that wouldn't be Jessa by any chance, would it?
I think that's what her name is.
How old are you?
17? Well, I mean, I just turned.
Why are you working for these people? This
Good money? My family needs it. Come on, man. Don't shoot me.
Did I say I was gonna shoot you?
You said you would kill me. Please don't.
I said if you moved, and you're not moving, right?
No, I'm not moving.
Right, we're just talking, and you're just telling me some stuff I need to know.
Yeah.
See, now I don't know what to do with you. So, I'll tell you what. I promise you I'm not going to kill you. But I can't very well leave you, wandering around here to, go warn your friends, right?
I could just leave. Listen, man. Just let me go, man.
Okay.
Please.
How do you communicate with everyone here? Do you have a way of communicating with them?
We just gotta call out. I mean, there's a couple of taps on the wall that we use to all clear.
Okay. Show me on the floor. Show me the taps. I want to know what all clear is.
Okay. Well, when someone calls in for an all clear, it'll usually be a series of 3 quick taps and then 1 stop, like. And then the correct response, if it's all clear, is 2 quick ones and then a short one by itself. But if there's an intruder, usually we'll say something with our voice.
No, I don't want to hear that one. Okay, you've been very helpful.
You let me go, man? Come on.
You can,
At this point, over here, this guy is returning in his circuit. So he's like over here and he's coming back.
Oof.
You guys are supposed to go after him. Oops.
Hey, what's going on over there?
How far can he see?
He can see the Sigilif and Claire and Dio.
Okay.
Excuse me, you guys aren't supposed to be in here.
I was told I was allowed to come in the ruins. They're for the European people.
No, the Europeans aren't allowed in here right now. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Are
By
you
who?
trying to tell me that I'm not allowed in here?
Whoa! There's more of you. Okay.
let me know when Felix can hear this conversation.
You can probably hear it right now.
Okay. In that case, hey, you come in front of me.
You hear a loud series of taps coming from the right, followed by a short tap afterwards.
I will give the 2 quick ones and the 1 short one.
And I'm talking about from the right.
The far right.
Oh, okay. They're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna tell this guy to get in front of me now. It's like, hey, come with me. All right. I'm gonna let you go. Just come with me. Just slowly walk back to me with my friends. And I'll
So,
get out of his way so he
Can we
pass.
leave then?
I mean, you guys haven't come too far, I guess. I should probably call this in though. Ask them what we should do with you guys.
I mean,
Oh man, there's
I
so
prefer
many
you
of you.
didn't.
it's not like we didn't see people on our way in.
Okay, so now if Felix can actually hear that, and stop right there. No, you're not gonna call.
Chris, they have a gun!
We have a gun?
We have a gun.
Just-
You have a gun?
Why do we have a gun?
Well, just because these are the kind of people. Just don't worry about that. You over there, drop all your Pokeballs.
So
Make a sound.
for a second time from the far right, you guys hear.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, as loud as I can, return the all clear against the wall. So that.
How'd you know how to do that?
Well, your friend here is very cooperative. He understands the situation. So
Sam, you're
ask
gonna lose your
you-
job.
you don't want to work for these people. These are not good people, okay? Listen, I want you to drop your Pokeballs, and both of you can go out that door right now. Just go. And don't come back.
Chris, I don't want to die, man.
I don't wanna die.
You're not
either.
gonna die.
No, I mean,
If anything, you'll live a happier life. Just think about it. You can leave and go see your family.
Rather than trespassing on this cave.
From the area down this way, you will hear.
Mark, I remember. This is great.
Was that the response one?
Yeah, that was the all clear one.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me. Does that do I need to respond?
Yeah. The all clear requires a response.
Okay, what's the response? Go ahead and
I
do it.
told you, man. 2 taps and then a short one.
Okay, so he'll do it again. I'm not gonna do it because it's loud. My wife's sleeping, but
Respectable.
I don't feel like that argument.
Can't knock you for that. You know, even though she came home late from her Costco hair replacement and nails thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a whirlwind trip.
Ross,
Yeah,
look at, so this one right here, he's going this way, right?
yeah.
Oh,
And then down.
oh fuck.
Okay, so if he drops his Pokeballs, they can just walk right past us and out, I guess, if they know how to get out.
Just say you had to use the restroom. Would you like a doctor's note?
Since he can barely see them, I would roll perception, and if he doesn't get high enough, then he doesn't actually see them. He just sees Chris standing there.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Let's see your perception.
I don't feel comfortable here.
I don't think that's high enough, right?
No, he just sees Chris. Sam turns around and goes, "Hey man, listen, I read in a thing. My name's Sam. I have a sister.
Hey, listen.
If you know my name."
Look, I told you, I'm not gonna hurt you. I want you guys to go. I want your friend to drop his Pokeballs right there.
Well, can I?
And any
I've
other
had these
weapons he might
Pokemon with
have.
me since I was a kid. Please, can I keep them?
They didn't give them to you.
Yeah, me too, man. These are
You're
my
gonna
dad's.
steal their Pokemon?
I mean, as long as they leave, wouldn't
Just grab
be
the
enough.
Pokeballs and then give.
So,
them
okay. So,
Can you go pick up the Pokeballs over there that he dropped, and just they can have them. They have to go.
Suddenly, everyone needs to check the front door.
Claire, look, this is not time to argue or just trust me. Just trust me, okay?
Pulls gun.
yeah, that's what I was typing. Pulls gun.
Trust me.
You
Look at
said
me.
you were just trying to
I am
help
the
your
captain.
family, right? Your name was Sam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me, I want you to go to the town, and I want you to go ask for Millerada. She will help you. Just say Claire sent you. Just explain everything to her that you explained to me.
But who are you?
I'm Claire,
I got that, but like, who are you?
Rockefeller. That's all you need to know.
Like the gym leader's daughter?
It's hey.
Oh my god, we don't
No
have
more
time for
questions.
this. McCoy will
more
pull out
questions, Steve.
like X amount of Poké dollars and like slap it into his hand. Can you go now?
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, I
That's all I
mean,
wanted, man.
if you're paying,
Oh.
I'll go. But can I get some of that too?
Sure. Share, I don't care.
Deduct 6,000 zip from you.
Dude, I don't even fucking have that much. You think McCoy counts that shit?
Come on, Chris, let's get out of here.
We're rich.
As soon as we're out of earshot, just for your confidence, Felix will show you the gun and show you that it is not in fact loaded right now. There's nothing in it.
I don't even know what that means.
It means harmless right now.
That's the
Okay,
thing.
well he said there was like 40 of them, so that means there's like 38 now.
So are bullets the thing that feeds like the gun?
The gun is useless without the bullets. Yes. It's kind of like.
Alright, so I'm gonna delete these guys off of here.
Not true. You could
Okay.
hurt someone by hitting them with it.
Well, that's true, but not as badly.
Hurt
It's
people
not
by hitting
deadly.
things with like anything.
I mean, guns are not even as deadly as Pokemon anyway.
And he will. Okay, listen. Before we go anywhere else, you heard me knocking, and he'll explain the different knocks. So, that they have the all clear, and then you have the challenge one. Okay.
Mhm.
There's a lot of them here, and I promise I'm not going to use this to kill anyone. I'm not going to kill anyone. Okay.
Don't worry, Felix. I
You'll
believe-
just threaten to take their Pokeballs and stuff.
I know you haven't been here very long, but these people, or the people they work for, they've nearly killed some of our friends before. Okay.
We're not stealing them. We're just giving them later.
I let them. I gave them back when they said they would leave. I just didn't want them to throw them out and try and surprise us. That's all. Well, which way do you guys want to go? Because we should probably stay together.
Oh no.
I think that we should go the same way that we went before. So I think
mean,
that we should go.
I don't know
right.
the way to go.
We should go right.
Wait, like
How
right
will you-
towards the entrance or right towards the not entrance?
Paolo, why don't you lead?
Yeah, I'm gonna point over here.
So right towards the entrance.
So that'd be like character left. You're right.
Yeah. No, wait. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Stage right.
Ross, delete my
That was an
phone.
accident. I put it back.
Oh my god.
Calm down.
Freaking the freak out.
As I pass this hallway here, is the door still like there-ish, sort of-ish?
Yeah, the door is still there.
Okay.
Yeah. This door is ajar, and it lets a sliver of light through it. And you can hear chattering from within. Lots of talking.
I wish you not get on that door.
Okay, so
Are we supposed to be able to, like, our characters provide light?
well, there's torches for that reason. Because I think it would mess something up. I might be looking McCoy. Holster my gun again.
Oh my god.
Not everyone can confidently know I have an empty gun. I have no intention of shooting someone.
Wait,
Claire had an interesting introduction to Felix.
Trust me, does all these evil acts.
Trust me, I beat your mom.
Bossy in general, and just like kind of a gift from her, but not on purpose.
This is gonna be very interesting when he goes back to tell her. Hey, Dad. So I was told to go into Boy's hut by Felix. Then I was told that don't the right.
I
She
didn't
won't
say-
actually say it like that.
I mean, I didn't say to go into a boy's hut.
No, she's like, they say that they don't deserve. Some of them don't deserve to be saved. And then I saw. Then we got to slash tires
I did say something of
and pull
boys.
a gun.
Technically, you didn't slash anything.
this is the moment that I won't tell you.
Are you gonna tell your mom about that car you stole?
Right? Paolo, by the way, when I pass by you, I'm gonna hand you your knife.
Of
back.
course,
Haven't yet.
Dad said I could.
Okay. If you want, you can keep it. I have one from the professor. That is from Cyrus.
Dude, Claire's a
Um,
mama's girl.
Paolo, I appreciate it, but there's a reason my gun's not loaded.
Okay.
You just kind of like give him like a knowing look.
Okay.
He doesn't want to freak the new person out.
Okay.
I mean, I think we've already gone past that point.
What?
Alright, what are you guys doing? Where are you going?
We were going to the left.
Stage right.
Well, stage right. Yeah.
Okay.
So, alright. Left.
Hey guys, hey, check this out. And as he gets up behind his rock, he's gonna do the challenge knock.
Okay. And in response, he hears,
Okay, so keep your head down, I guess, because someone might be coming.
Okay.
And then Felix thinks, he's like, "Damn, we should have gotten a should have taken their uniform. Hey, if we get a chance, we should take some of their uniforms. We can blend in a little."
I mean, we're gonna keep them later.
You guys can press forward whenever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna be his corner and see if I see something.
Oh, and Paulo runs right out without knocking.
I'm gonna say he doesn't see him yet. And since he's at the end of his thing, he's going to turn around essentially. So. There you go.
that doesn't make it better.
It really doesn't.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn down GM opacity so I can see almost exactly what they see.
Cool.
How do I do that?
So click on the page in the little gear and scroll all the way down to where like Fog of War is. And then there's a setting that says GM opacity. Go all the way to the left, or go not all the way, but like far left.
Are they actually using like a light, like a visible like flashlight?
And if you want to have it dark, go all the way to the right.
Okay, I'm here.
So the vision we're seeing, are they like actually using like a flashlight, or is it just
Yes.
for GMs their vision? So we can actually see the.
That is their that's their like angle of vision. I would go far to the right, Mark.
So it's not something.
So in the gear, I see master volume and deck size.
No. Click the maps. Click on Runes of Mogrendaw on the map and hit the page settings gear.
Oh, okay.
And then scroll all the way down to GM opacity underneath Fog of War.
Okay. And go to the right?
And drag it to the right. And you'll see player vision plus enemy vision.
Sweet.
You just won't be able to see the things that are hidden.
It's fine.
Alright. So, with that said, Jal is now here. If you guys want to catch a Jal up to speed on what's happened so far.
Who wants to read? Felix made a 17-year-old piss his pants, probably.
Okay.
Good guys. Anyways.
I'm a good
We're
guy.
the good guys.
Hey, no one got hurt. So as you're rounding this corner, you see the back of someone patrolling and heading the opposite direction.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Felix?
Yeah, the angle of light that you see coming off of these is just their vision.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Felix, do you think that we should put them to sleep? I don't know.
If you think we can do it quietly, maybe.
Okay.
But Felix is actually gonna sneak out
Then Mr.
while this guy is going that way, and come over here.
do this then. He's gonna use his invisibility and use this as well.
And I'm guessing you don't want me to roll stealth.
No,
No?
you don't need to roll. He has his back turned and he's a good distance away. There's no rocks that you had to step over in that path. There's no webbing.
Okay, cool.
I'll move them 3 at a time whenever they as a group move.
And when he gets to the corner, anytime he gets to the corner, he's gonna do the challenge thing.
And now I double left to give you a telepathic connection with me, well, with everyone. So we can get a telepathic communication with everyone. And double left, we're gonna do this as well, just in case. If by any chance it gets a little bit out of range. Yes, far reading. Okay, Felix, can you hear me?
Yeah, Paolo.
Alright. Mr. Totem is right behind you, so if you need someone to sleep, just tell him.
I told you I'm not gonna kill anyone. I don't know why you think I will.
If you're gonna kill anybody, just tell me.
No, I mean, we're not gonna kill anybody, but we wanna be as silent as possible.
I agree.
So, if by any chance you see someone, you have Mr. Totem right beside you, even though that. So,
And what are you all up to?
Yep. What about McCoy, Claire, and Ajal?
Oh, so Ajal for actual update, because we really didn't recap you at all. I apologize.
Yeah.
I joked and thought someone else would actually fill you in.
Okay, what we're doing right now, we entered the ruin real stealthily. Felix, to one of the Aurum team members, we were able to peacefully get them out peacefully with a gun. Right now, we're trying to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay, and to be clear, Felix showed everyone afterwards the gun is empty. Or there's nothing in
There's
the clip.
nothing in it.
There's nothing in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say he didn't have bullets, but there are none in there right now. Jesse is here, by the way. So Felix filled in people on what he found out. So there's a challenge knock, which is I think 3 short and 1 stop. When you respond with 2 quick and 1 stop. And there were about 40 people in here, and 2 of them we allowed to leave. Most of the recruits are like young kids, like 16, 17.
Okay.
Which is why I say Felix probably made someone piss himself, because he just snuck up behind him and put the barrel of a gun to his back.
I guess I'll move up to where and try to take out this guy.
Oh, you might not be able to see me right there either. Our vision's a little wonky.
I fixed it for you now.
In this room, we heard a lot of chatter, but we didn't explore that way or that way. The 2 guards at the door have left though.
Okay. In that case, I will move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna be right near the edge, trying to see the other guy right. If I see that he's able to see me,
You can tell which way they're facing.
yeah, I'm trying to not let him see me.
He currently is not looking in your direction.
Okay.
Since we are linked, I can't talk to you, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the challenge on this wall here. Try and get this guy's response.
Remember double it. You are able to telepathically. I made a connection to everyone, so
Well, right, we can talk, but like I can't see. So if you don't announce what you're gonna do, I can't tell you that there's someone who may be looking that way. So,
Why can't you see?
well, he couldn't see that person. We don't have shared vision. That's what I mean. We
Okay.
can talk to each other, but we don't have like shared vision.
Okay.
There is also a limit to that range, though. Like it's a number of squares equal to something, right?
It's equal to his
Yeah,
focus.
Focus rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might even be out of your range at this point.
no, that's why I have far reading because double left has a.
Oh, right.
So it can go to 10 squares.
Oh, good. Good enough.
Mm-hmm. So let's it's over here. So yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So stay close to double left.
Yeah, over here until you can be right beside here, able to reach. Oh, out here.
I know McCoy is typing. What's Claire doing?
Claire is enjoying the ruins.
Oh, so
Everything.
She's oblivious then.
So
She's looking.
what Claire will see when she looks along the wall is every so often you see a couple of weird pictures, and you see a language that seems very foreign to you. that maybe McCoy could understand.
Her dad didn't teach her Aerobian?
Do you
Probably
think
not.
she would want to learn Aerobian? When she's more
Yes.
into contests?
I mean, her
Yes.
response to the stories
Fair.
that Aerobian should know was not. It didn't sound like she knows Aerobian.
Yeah.
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 So, but you can make out the pretty pictures of a cat. In one of the pictures, there's a cat, and it looks like the cat seems to be constantly around lots of people. And then there's a picture of the cat and an engraving of fire around it. And then you see people on the floor in different directions and something big and lumbering that looks like a mountain that has broken things and people.
Oh no. Has broken things and people.
Some bad things might be happening soon.
He's just staying in the corner. She'll move a little bit closer just to... I can't see, so it's kind of hard to figure out.
This inadvertently turned into a stealth mission. Awesome.
It was always going to be.
I know, it was just a matter of how we got the answers.
Okay, so no one seems to be moving, so the guards will move.
Yeah, no, I was over here doing my chin lunch thing, because I'm trying my best not to meta.
And you'll just hear...
Okay. Ever so cautiously peek my head out.
You will see nothing.
I can't even see myself right now, so that's cool.
You can't see yourself?
I mean,
We
I can only
shit.
see what the guards see.
Yeah, we don't have our own light anymore.
Thank you guys for explaining that. That would have been fucking nice to know.
So we had torches and stuff before that was making it okay in that main hallway, but now I'm at a spot where it doesn't exist.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see.
You could set it like super, super low.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's for you. I'll do the Pokemon last. Doing Ajal now. Yeah, if you guys had told us you couldn't see, it would have been a different.
No,
I did. I actually said something.
Yeah, no, that we said it, but we weren't like specific enough.
No, someone said that if they gave us sight, it would break.
It would break something.
Yeah, someone told me that because I actually said something because I couldn't see where everyone was going.
And Paulo is fine.
Yeah, I can see.
There you go. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
I don't want to move too far ahead of the guard, so I wanted to keep my head out and move down a little
So
bit.
you guys should all be able to see now.
I can see.
Yay, you can see again. Can you see the guards still?
Yes, I still see the guard's vision.
Ugh, that sucks.
This is one of those things.
Yeah, it's just you guys exist, so we have to give you vision of the guards. That's a fucking shame.
I mean, you don't, but it's a pain in the ass for everyone else to see.
Well, we'd have to literally go through and give everyone but you.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's better to just go all players. So that's whatever.
It's
fine.
I'm not gonna meta. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, guys. Continue.
If I
Now that you can see, you should be able to do stuff.
Felix is gonna take a few steps forward, and you're gonna feel the link disappear. Sorry. Moving ever so quietly.
Okay, Ajal.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up right behind Felix.
Okay, Paulo.
Right now, I'm waiting for. Claire,
Claire.
I'm moving.
you're moving.
Felix is going to throw Cuddles out, by the way.
Claire, stay right beside the wall, if possible. Let them see. No.
And I can actually
Picking up that we're trying to be stealthy, she's gonna try to listen for if anyone's around.
down here.
Yeah. We're connected telepathically, everyone, so you can hear everyone.
He's intentionally going to throw.
I believe your Lumishroom gives off light.
He does, but I want him to.
Okay, so the guard would notice and see it.
Yes.
What's going on over there? I thought all the Pokemon had hold up in the bottom quadrant.
And performing the, being the distraction that he's meant to be. Felix will try his old trick again. Do you want me to roll before or after I get on him?
Roll stealth to approach.
That's weak.
Yeah. Here.
Plus the counter roll to it.
Yeah, we need a counter roll, Ross. So it's 2d6.
4.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
Oof.
That's one weird mushroom thing.
And same thing. He's got
I think this guy's at the end of his circuit, by the way.
He's okay. Hi, buddy. Take a few steps forward, okay? So we're not standing right in this big hallway.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Yeah, just a little more.
How close do you want me to get to your mushroom friend?
He recalls him. One more step, buddy. I just want to be in this hallway. That's all.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair.
So I made a deal with your friends. You can leave, but I want your uniform.
Do I need an adult for this? What kind of deal are you talking about that requires me to get undressed?
I let your friends leave and didn't use this to kill them. So I want to make the same deal with you. Just leave quietly, but I kind of need your uniform.
Do you have any other clothes I can change into, or am I just gonna go out into the desert naked?
I have some pants and some t-shirts.
he considers for a minute. He's probably in his travel clothes. I think he has a jacket or something. You'll give him that.
Okay, I guess that's fair. Here, take it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for not
you know
shooting
the
me
way
in the
out, right?
back. That really means a lot. Kind of.
Sorry. I'm gonna give you this, and he's gonna give you 3,000.
Everyone's just giving money away. Shit.
Just
The easy money.
So, hey, you probably shouldn't like work for these people. They're like not good people. I mean, I know this looks bad, but they're not good people.
Yeah, no offense, but from where I'm standing, you're kind of not the best guy right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I don't want to argue philosophy with the man with the gun. So
That's probably a wise decision.
yeah, I'll be on my way.
smart.
And I'll just
Do take the long way around.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thanks.
Understandable. I'll just delete him off now, Ross. Easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
So who wants a uniform?
I do. It looks snazzy.
Take care of my daughter. I'm doing Team Aurum, Daddy.
No, that's what I was gonna do. Please.
I think that I should get it.
No.
I mean,
No, listen. I've been acting for years.
Does it look like it fits her? Because if it does, then she can have it.
I mean,
I've been taking acting for years. That's how I got into contests.
Oh, well, yeah, go ahead and take it then.
This is going to end badly.
All right, boys, you stay over there.
I mean, sure. Paolo, don't look, okay?
sure.
Gentlemen, wouldn't look, okay?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna see the rocks. Okay. I'll do my best.
He walks over behind the other rock and changes. Florida stands watch.
Do I dare?
Do you?
I'm not. I thought about it. No.
You're more than welcome to, go try. She might welcome it. You don't know.
Oh gosh.
You're right, I don't know.
What are you guys talking about over there? Remember that question you asked, McCoy? The one about the inappropriate things?
That was not in character. Just one of.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that was not in character. I will use the voice when I say something.
Then
A horrible, horrible voice. She walks out in the Team Aurums.
Mr. Totem is gonna scout the area while being invisible.
Oh no, Paolo.
It's really weird hearing my fire alarm going off through someone else's mic.
Imagine that.
I don't hear it, but okay.
Let's not say we did.
That is indeed what you're listening to.
I can go talk to them.
I mean, guys, I think that Mr. Totem found 3 people in this area.
Oh shit, it's deception.
Did you actually send Sigilip out there? Because...
He's invisible.
Oh, okay.
That's why I put in this extend invisibility.
Gotcha.
She's bad at lying.
So we have 3 people. Do we go down or up? Go in corridor.
Well, we've gotten pretty lucky so far, but eventually we're gonna have to fight one of these guys. Well, maybe not. I mean, they leave pretty quick.
We're just gonna start moving forward. You gotta make decisions.
Well, where are you going?
Well, that's a dead end, though.
Wait, can like how? Sorry, what is over here? Like, can we see over or how?
No,
Debris.
It's all the way up to the top.
collapsed tunnel.
Okay, it's all the way up to the top.
Yep.
Damn it! I wanted to use something cool.
Just blow it away.
Good point. I do have Light of Ruin.
He's not wrong, technically.
I'm gonna one. Whoa.
The boy's gonna do your head. Now it's not in time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
I'll let you get this one, Ross.
A doll ignores the challenge rule. Okay.
Well, I am using my Pokemon who has the illusionist capability to look like a damn rock, and I'm just hiding behind
You
her.
are so smart.
But you walked out into his vision. Did you not?
He just fucking.
Wait,
He sees a rock just go like.
A moving rock.
wait. How big can you make an illusion?
Yeah. Okay. So he's young. He's gonna blink, and still see the rock moving slowly. And then he's gonna roll some intuition.
As long as it's not like a nat 1.
Let's see.
That's pretty shitty, but you know.
I mean,
Roll me a guile, please.
A guile and not a stealth. Okay.
it's a move.
It's a.
You're
I'm
trying to
just
be a
not
rock.
even allowing him to roll this is being able to roll a guile is lucky enough.
Okay.
It's a moving rock.
As a result, he blinks again and he sees the rock stationary and goes, "Hmm." He moves up to it. Rock wasn't here before. What?
Or was it?
Oh.
A doll is screaming in her head, "Hey, help!"
No, I got this.
Whatever. Ugh. And he like slowly steps over the rocks. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let's see who's here.
Uh-oh. Well, we know there's not going to be an answer now. So
Well, we do
someone needs to-
have the knocks that we heard before.
Yes, they
just
will come from
repeat
behind him. Someone needs to move on him right now. There's no one up there to respond.
Hmm.
Chris? Chris, you up there?
Claire.
Chris, god damn it.
I will do the knock.
Oh no.
Yeah,
2 short knocks and then 1 hard one.
no.
Wait, Chris?
No, you know.
Oh god, you're all standing right in the hallway. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I can only go so far, you know. Also,
No,
it's
not
not like
you.
it's not a lot of room.
Oh,
Not you.
wait. You're not Chris.
I'm the new recruit. I've always wanted to.
But,
What about?
but do you, the native and the kid.
They're with me. Supposed to lock them up with the Pokemon. That's what I was going to do. I thought it'd be a good idea, no?
What do you mean lock them up with the Pokemon?
Put them with the Pokemon.
We don't put anyone near the Pokemon. They've been holding up in the bottom.
I was just Sam told me to put them with the Pokemon, and that's what I'm doing.
Guile.
I.
You shouldn't. All right, take it from me. Don't lie about things you have no clue what the fuck's going on about. All right.
Oh no, this is more fun.
I mean,
It's not like he's the
Oh, that's a nat 20, because you know I could only roll 6.
Why would
That's-
you?
Yeah, that's totally what that
Why
means.
give her the suit?
She
'Cause
said
it's fun?
She was an actress.
Oh my god.
That's. she
said
did. She
she
did
was
act. I never said she did it well.
Now, listen here. I don't know who you think you are, but
No.
the Pokemon have been holding up in the back of the kite because we can't get back there. They aggress upon us every time we try. Now, I don't know who the hell posted you over here, but you are not Chris. And Sam definitely don't know his ass from a hole in the ground. So you get your ass back up to Sam and tell him that he needs to respond to the all clear right now.
Fine,
And you should know better, Missy, than to bring in people. Listen, I've only been here 3 months, and I know not to bring people in here that haven't been recruited. So get them the hell out of here before the big boss sees it. Because you know she's only in the other room.
Of course. I'm sorry. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. She gets very mad. Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's
Shut
get
up.
you out of here before she notices.
Okay, I will. Sorry, sir.
I said fucking move it.
There you go. Gotta put some spirit in it.
Hey Ross. So
We'll hit Paulo in the back.
what about
Move along.
what about that dude? Slightly below them. What are we gonna do about that guy?
He can't.
So wait. So I'm
You
so
mean,
confused. So
You mean the veteran who can see plainly what's going on?
The veteran that can
Wait.
see everybody up there, except for maybe the Sigilif, who's behind.
wait. Are you
This is what
hiding?
is invisible,
Sigilif
and
is
there's a rock.
invisible.
He's invisible.
Yeah, you're right. But he can still see Paulo, who just walked past here. He can. This is as far as he can see right now.
Yeah, so he just saw Paula and McCoy walk past.
Would he?
We're being escorted.
Yeah, he would go, what the hell is going on? Because if he screws up right now, any of them could get a bullet in the head.
Well, that explains why they were so ready to leave.
So yeah, he's gonna immediately go.
What is Felix doing?
Jimmy,
Shuffle it over.
you want to tell me why you got people walking out of here?
I was talking with Sam, and
Little miss, you better shut your fucking mouth, because I don't know who you are. Jimmy, why are there people walking around in a non-authorized zone wearing non-Aurum colors? Jimmy goes, I don't know. She had the uniform on. She said Sam sent her down here. She said Sam sent her down here? Why don't we take care of this together then? Let's go say hi to Sam. He's going to turn around. He's just going to... Guys, I'm going to go talk to Sam. We have a couple of miscreants, I think. As he says to the other
Okay.
down there.
Whatever you say, Paul. If you're not back in like 10 minutes, I'm just gonna assume they killed you. All right, though. Your wife's looking pretty fine these days.
oh shit.
You keep your fat ass away from my wife. She'll never touch you.
You hope not. Fucking, she loves these curves I got.
I don't know what curves you think you got that I don't got better. Move!
Maybe the fat rolls.
You're lucky.
What'd you say, miss?
His fat rolls?
Jimmy? Who's this girl's name? I don't know. I'm stepping out of the way of this one. You talking about my fat?
No, I'm talking about Jimmy's.
Oh, Jimmy's fat. I mean, Jimmy is pretty fat. Get
He said that
going,
he
girl.
likes his curves. I was saying maybe his fat.
Roll, Kyle.
Wait, why am I lying? I'm not even lying.
Heavy,
Just move, girl.
Heavy sweating in Aerobian.
She's sweating in Aerobian. I cry in Aerobian.
Wait, where did Felix go?
Felix is
He
still
is
hiding
down
behind the rock
here.
waiting
Do you
for his
say that?
opportunity.
Do you say,
No.
hey,
No, I'm
McCoy,
not doing
where
it in
did
the
Felix
voice.
go?
Felix was not dumb enough to stand in the middle of the hallway.
Jimmy! Finish your circuit. I will deal with this myself.
I thought you would come help us.
Felix had a very, very successful run last time, so he's going to do something again that worked.
he points towards the doors. He says, "I don't know who any of you are, but I can tell you something real quick. You do not want to be here right now. So, I'm gonna work against my better judgment here, and I'm gonna tell you to get gone, or you gonna find yourself on the other side of a barrel, and not the wood kind."
Oh.
I understand your people aren't used to technology, but you should know plenty about guns. We use plenty to gun down your people in the desert.
Roll initiative.
So without moving,
Alright, let's post your initiative, boys.
Yep. Yeah. No. After that, yeah. No.
Wait. Without moving, could I see, like, make out from the sound where they went? Because I'm really trying to meta here.
His voice is close enough to echo off of this wall.
Did the other guy follow him, or like
this wall and this wall? It'll echo off of. So you have an idea that he's somewhere up there.
Okay. Did the other guy follow him, or did he just kind of stay still?
The other guy's following his circuit, so he's actually down here.
Okay.
Which was the one that said it, by the way?
As soon as he started walking away, I'm gonna.
The veteran said it.
Yeah, I don't know which one's the veteran.
The
one with
veteran's
the
the one
ball?
with the hip haunched thing.
Yeah, the one with the hip is a veteran.
It
This
worked very well
guy
last
is
time,
now
so I'm gonna
facing
have
the other
Cuddles
way.
come over here and make some just make a little bit of like a purring noise or something, just to distract him.
Oh.
Oh, but I guess he walked past me.
No,
That's fine.
that's fine. I'll since Ross is the one who voiced this guy, I'll let him decide how that works.
He'll head over to check that out.
Rufus is telling Cuddles to back up.
We went through the wall.
Did I? No, I think I deleted him.
Okay, I thought you just fucking
I'm gonna refresh the page real quick.
merged. Hey Hannah, are you there right now, by the way?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure am.
Storm not broken.
I'm good.
All right, sweet. I'll
Welcome,
call
Hannah.
you in a bit, depending on how they go through with this.
Okay.
As my Roll20 page reloads.
I'm sweating bullets right now. I'm very scared. In real life.
So tempted to split.
I'm sweating bullets.
I do not blame anyone for that.
Bullets!
I kind of wish Felix was there. I said, you guys know about guns, right?
Hey, it's fine.
You guys know about guns. We use plenty to
I
kill
was
your
so
people.
tempted. Like, yes. Felix uses one.
Alright, here we go.
This is not what I was expecting, but where have I heard this before?
This is the
I like
team,
it. I
this
think
is the
it's
Team Aurum fight.
appropriate. Yeah, I think it's appropriate.
And he's gonna toss out a Pokemon really fast.
Can I do a?
No character was found for. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm reloading.
And he's gonna toss out this.
So
And
who
who
is
is
hacked
being-
right now?
He was being nice too, McCoy.
Dio.
McCoy attacked.
What is with my shit rolls today?
He was being nice and let us go.
Well,
And then
I
he said
mean,
the wrong thing.
And
I
he
mean,
was like, I killed a bunch
This
of
is a
your
great
friends."
introduction for Clay.
Yeah, we're pretty awful people right now.
I mean, if that doesn't draw the line of who the good guy in this situation is,
so I don't.
It doesn't make it better, but it's
Let
just,
me
just
know
like
how
it doesn't make you a good guy either. Two bad guys can fight.
Let me
I
know how
mean, yeah, but
successful
like,
that
hey,
was.
I killed a bunch of your people. Doesn't really lean
Your
the needle
stealth
in your-
will possibly make you not seen.
Oh yeah, I know they.
Like I agree, but it doesn't mean we're good people.
They don't see you. That one does
It
not
just
see you. He
means
sees the
we're
ship.
slightly better people to my
All
knowledge.
right. Double lift is first.
All right.
right in the scenario, I guess.
So
There
seeing
we
that
go.
my friends are in trouble and I want to be able to help them,
It's
this
in
guy
there.
does not get the talk. He just gets cold cocked in the back of the head with a
Fuck.
gun.
Wow, Felix.
He just gets pistol whipped in the back of the head.
That's
I want
mean.
to.
All right, struggle. I'm gonna need you to make a struggle attack.
So it won't let me
Is he
roll
technically
for
flanked
initiative.
right now?
He is flanked, yes.
Does the damage matter or no?
We are going to say it does matter. If you can do close to half his health, I will say you cold cock him in the back
In a
and he knocked out.
with the struggle attack.
Oh shit. That's not.
You don't have to use a struggle. You can use a non-struggle.
Can I grapple him? Just like choke him out?
Sure. If you can succeed on 3 grapple checks and each one land a struggle, then yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the steps for that.
If you can get him to half health, so first you must make a athletic or combat roll.
Why is it?
I tried rolling for you. I tried like rolling initiative for you, but it did not work.
Yeah, does it say no character was found for selected?
Hold on.
'Cause that's what it says for me whenever I try to do it, but I can lower for Flirtus.
Yeah, it said no character was found for selected.
Yeah. I don't
Give
know
me a
why.
second. Oh, it's because, guys, click the token.
Yeah,
I
we
did.
are.
I did.
It's
No,
clicked.
no. Mark,
Yeah.
click the token and go to edit, and you'll see why.
What?
Is it not?
Why
Okay.
is that? Like, Ross, what did you do? I blame you.
Don't even. Alright, so there's your athletics. Roll it 3 times.
All right, there you go. Try
Yeah,
again,
okay.
Knockout.
It worked. All right, we're good.
All right, sweet.
24
Okay.
and 19. Alright, so in response, they're gonna roll a combat to counter you 3 times. 1 for your 16, nope. For your 24, nope. For your 19, yep, nope. So all 3 are successful. Now you get to make 3 struggle attacks.
Okay.
You remember how to do rapidly? So you just roll the first one, click in the box, hit up arrow, and enter, and do it again.
17. 16. 18.
So the first one, while you were successful in holding her, it did not hit, though. It's not a guaranteed hit. The other 2 will hit, 16 and 18. So that's going to do 10 damage.
Okay.
Which is not enough to knock her out.
Can Cuddles
Or
help
knock
me?
him out. Yes. Cuddles can attack.
Okay, Cuddles is going to use a quiet attack, but it's going to be an electric one. So
Cuddles breaks his neck.
Go ahead.
it's in
30.
the electric struggle.
Alright. And it's special, so it'll do 25. That will send him out. He is unconscious.
Perfect. I will very, very quickly drag him back in the corner and recall Cuddles real quick. And
Alright.
I'm sure it's going to take a minute so they can do their thing.
Yes,
while I
double
drag
lift.
him
Go
away.
ahead.
Okay, double left is gonna move over here. Sorry. And he's gonna go ahead and. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. He's gonna use telekinesis on the Aurum Baron.
There we go.
Who are you using it on? The veteran? Okay. All right.
I don't want to hurt you.
Goes to Mr. Totem. Do you have focus command?
Yeah, focus command for what?
No, focus training and focus command. They're separate. Focus command allows you to battle with 2 Pokemon
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah, I do have it.
Okay. So then if you're using focus command, Mr. Totem is not allowed to go this round. Unless you're spending an AP.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay?
I'm gonna link
Because you use the scene ability instead of an at will.
Yeah, I'm gonna link it. And I'm gonna take 1 HP back. Alright. Double, Mr. Totem is gonna try and I'm gonna use 1 HP again. So I can use hypnosis on the Houndoom.
Okay. You tell it to use hypnosis on the Houndoom. Go ahead.
Yep. Come on, hit. Hypnosis.
Alright.
Then he's gonna move over here.
Yes, the growl began the battle.
What the?
That cocoon just growled at me. You're not leaving this place alive.
So I go.
It's such a quick jump there.
Well, he said what he said knowing that it would get a rise.
Yeah, he was looking for a fight, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Just making sure.
I'm gonna break her
Alright.
legs.
Paolo?
His limb shot. And he's gonna prepare it. He doesn't want to shoot.
I'm gonna have to...
So he's gonna use his focus training and brutal training on Mr. I'm gonna use it on 2 Pokemon. I'm gonna use it on Dio. I'm gonna use it on Alakazam and Mr. Totem with Battle Combat.
I told you that earlier, Kyle. You had to do the top 4.
So let me link it.
They're all from Coordinator, I believe, Kyle.
And I'm gonna target with Double Lips and Mr. Totem at the Houndoom.
Sure.
On the Houndoom, both of them.
Okay. The Houndoom will go. When the Houndoom goes, the veteran will give an order as a priority action. And the order it will give is Reckless Advance. The Houndoom will attack your Sigilith. And it will use Bite.
It's super effective, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because it says no.
And when Houndoom hits with Bite, the veteran will trigger his Pack Hunt. So he makes a struggle attack against you. Which will succeed, so you will lose a tick of HP in addition to the 51 So it's 51 physical minus your 13. So 51, 41, 40, 30, 37. So 37 times 1.5. 55. So minus 55, and then lose a tick of HP, which is 8. So lose a total of 63.
Okay. And two injuries, right?
Yes, that is 2 injuries. It goes to the veteran. The veteran repositions himself. And he pulls his bully club.
Isn't he lifted?
Pardon?
Yeah, he's lifted. So.
He can still move too.
Okay, sorry.
It goes to Mary. Go ahead. Who is a rock right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move along with Mary and no longer be a rock, but I'm gonna try to slug this guy in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. And where's my Pokemon? There's my Pokemon. Mary is going to use Feint Attack.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use, I guess, a Struggle Attack. There we go.
Alright. Having been hit harder than he expected, he goes, "Ah, damn it! Hey, Fat Rolls! I can deal with these people if I have assistance."
Pat roll.
Yes, sir.
Not
Thought
you.
meant-
No.
Yeah, I thought you meant the other dude. Thank you.
That rolls is here now.
What do you need help with, sir?
Not talking to you. He was shouting over his shoulder. What's this? Alright. Goes to Florges.
I mean, unless Florges doesn't want to go.
What are you doing?
So tempted to do something.
You can do it.
No, I'm not going to use that quite yet. Oh, man.
I got something for you, dude. Come on, Florges. Use Light of Ruin.
That's what I was thinking of doing. It's just like, nuke him.
No, nuke the other people. You gotta save that.
We'll just go with this.
Shining Finger. This is Shining Finger.
That is no longer supposed to be smart. So then, I will use the ability.
So you're turning it into a beauty attack.
I'm turning it into a beauty, and then I'm going to give myself a. Then I'm going to use Style Flourish to give myself 1 combat stage and special attack.
And you're also going to use a swift action to make your beauty attacks have 3 extra, or to give your Pokemon a Serene Grace, so it gets even more.
I thought it gives it. Wait, I thought Serene Grace just says that it gives farther into.
It gives +2 effect range.
Why would I? What would the?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I don't think the effect range does anything here.
No. Okay, I'll explain to your character later. You can lower it down to about 12. It can get it down by 5 because you're a beauty. I expert.
Yeah. But this is just
Yeah, it's fine. So you hit with 49.
Yeah.
Targeting which Pokemon?
Oh, I'm not tying the phone.
Oh, the trainer. Okay.
Trainer.
I'm breaking his neck.
The Pokemon will intercept that and skip its next turn, taking no damage.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Dude, nice big brain you've got there. Hound Hour.
Dio.
All right,
Can I
as
Rohaldower?
Dio charges forward, McCoy will yell, "Don't miss!"
How can you miss with this theme song playing? It's impossible. See?
Oh, there it is.
That glass cannon!
Is he attacking the Houndoom or the?
The trainer.
The trainer.
Okay, because the trainer can't apply evasions while being
And
lifted.
if you use the Houndoom, if you do it on the Houndoom, it'll be super effective. Oh no, it won't, because fire.
Yes.
It'll be regular.
Plus, he's
alright,
he's mad at the trainer,
64.
so.
Plus
He
another
will
5.
faint.
69.
He will faint.
McCoy, return the Houndoom to its Pokeball.
Boy just used his turn.
Alright, McCoy.
McCoy will congratulate Dio. And that'll be it.
Claire.
Blair will throw a second Pokemon.
Your favorite. The name.
Just quiet.
Alright. And then double lift.
I'm so sorry. And he gets one. Let me go with you first. And he's gonna go ahead and use Signal Beam.
Okay. Use it. Signal beam. Alright, that is neutral damage. 66 becomes 55. Totem?
He's gonna disengage one.
So that was an EOT, that's another AP. If you're using Mr. Totem this round, you have to spend another AP.
If
Okay.
he's at will, he can get one, right?
If they both use at wills, you don't have to spend the AP.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to spend an AP in order to lift off the restriction.
Correct.
But they also do 5 less damage. Unless you want to spend another AP.
Yeah, I'm at 5 then. Alright, so I'm gonna use Ghost on him. Good to know that it's gonna... And it misses.
Alright. So it goes to Paolo.
I'm gonna go ahead and get near the range. And I'm gonna use my slingshot to hit them with a stroller attack. Let me... What? Oh, here it is. So, and it missed. And I'm gonna use after you so Dio can go.
Okay.
Oh my
Dio.
momo.
No, goodbye.
And it's a crit!
Crit. Alright, GG.
That poor Houndour.
It's also super effective.
Fire and darkness,
Oh,
it's
you're
neutral.
right. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Goes to that's the end of combat.
Goes back to hiding stealthily, I guess.
I don't know how they're doing in their fight yet, so Felix.
You just hear a woo as the Houndoom faints.
Felix will walk out wearing the uniform now.
You just strip the other person too.
Yeah, no, two of us have uniforms. Neither of us can lie for
I'll
shit.
take the veteran's uniform then.
Probably a good call. Also, his Pokeballs. I was trying to be nice, but I don't want him to wake up and then come after us.
So you're gonna bash his head in?
No.
Okay, just check it.
No.
I'm gonna use
Okay, I want to make something very, very clear. Like, I want it on record.
I know you're triggered right now. It's okay.
If I had known they were kids, I never would have done it. That was come up with
He
after the
murdered
fact.
children.
I don't know who did that.
Child
I'm just saying.
Someone decided that after the fact. Just saying.
Have you ever heard the term blind with rage?
He was so angry he literally punched through his manga.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I have all
So this
stuff.
guy is gone too.
Does he have a billy club as well?
Cool.
They all have billy clubs. Yes.
Sweet. Now I have that too. All right.
You have a cowboy daddy and a cowboy stick.
Yeah, buddy.
Because 4 kids censorship.
Okay.
Right.
So then, what are we gonna do?
I'll look at them and be like, kind of like, oh, good job.
You see me kind of just like dusting off my new threads. I'd say this fits me quite nicely. What do you think, Felix?
Yeah, it's a good look for you. If I had more time, I would. Well, we might want to get him. I'll grab the unconscious one. Like, hey, you want to give me a hand? And I'll just go stack him with the other one.
Yeah, sure. Just kind of grab the guy by his wrists.
Yeah. You grab his wrist, I'll grab his ankles. We'll just drag him and dump him next to the other
We'll
guy.
just like flop him over the other guy.
So when you're stroking Dio, are you like you're like pulled up to your chest and just like one-handing it, and you're like, I'm
Like a
going
cat.
to kill you
Yes.
all.
Yeah, I mean, effectively.
So Claire, remember, we're the good guys, okay?
Good
Immediately
boy.
leaves.
Sure, I haven't seen that yet, but sure.
Okay, as you continue downwards, you can hear the chattering of 2 individuals that seem to be in a alcove.
I'll wait for them to get a little bit closer.
A little bit closer.
It's been a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and do the challenge knock right here.
What challenge?
I'm gonna stay behind this wall.
I don't want these guys hanging out here, you know, because we can hear them talking to like think that something's wrong. So do a little knock thing.
Come here.
So you faked me out there for a second. You held that last knock.
They're lazy.
So, Stephanie, I know you've been checking out my rockin' hot bod recently. I would say, after this, me and you go get some dinner in town. The casino is pretty nice right about now. They opened back up recently, I hear. My treat.
Rolling. You fucking wish. Holy shit, leave me alone.
Stephanie, it's only fun to play hard to get if you don't want it. But I know you want it. So it's fine, babe. No one will judge you. I'd give in to myself if I could too, but sadly that's just not possible for me. His triple chin jiggles a little bit as he talks.
You're such a
Triple
fucking
chin.
badass. Can you just shut up?
How the
Baby,
fuck-
the curves, the ladies love it in bed. Trust me. Just give it a shot one time and you'll be amazed.
makes fake throw uppy noises.
You retch. You retch is what you mean. Like, where's Mel when I need her? So I can say water.
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 It's water. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Gross.
holy sh- oh.
I'm just gonna look to Ajal and be like, shrug a little and like whisper to him, I'll follow your lead, I guess.
McCoy, remember what I was telling you about inappropriate?
What?
Hey, McCoy, this is exactly what you were talking about before. That's how you don't talk to her.
So where are we heading? What's the goal here?
Well, we're supposed to figure out what they know. I don't think most of these guys would know much.
Okay. They did say that Jezza was in the other room.
I know we're supposed to stop when we're getting stuff, but I kind of don't want to see her. She's terrifying.
Well, if you want information, then just go straight to the top.
Yeah,
Alright, well, Steph, if you don't want to get some of this, I guess I'm gonna have to go with that fire of a late Jezza in there again. She's been, in my DMs the last couple of days. We're missing out on the Jonathan.
You
the
wish.
Rock.
Holy shit, you wish. Never in your million dreams.
Look, what can I say? She doesn't like to share.
Holy. I mean, whatever. Go ahead.
But I'm not
Do
the
what you
kind of
want.
man to kiss and tell, so don't worry. I won't tell you about the fiery escapades me and her go through on the daily.
I can promise you I would not want to hear, even if that was true.
Tell yourself all you can tell yourself that all you want, Missy. Don't worry. I know one day you'll come around. Just takes time for my magic to work. That's all.
I roll super heavy. No comment.
It's like a pot, it stews.
Or
You just throw up a little bit in your mouth.
just a little bit.
Now where'd that boy go? He should be back by now. I wasn't kidding. If he's dead, that wife of his, pretty nice. Fine piece of meat, that one.
I mean, I agree. She's very pretty, but I'm telling you, far out of your league.
I'm telling you, I'm like a pot, I stew. Alright, I'll get him one day. May not be today, and it may not be tomorrow, but one day. They all end up with Big Poppy.
So I'm gonna wave Claire up with us and just be like, just shh, and everyone else never keep your distance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get everyone to move in that direction.
Yeah.
So that the two of us are clearly blocking their view, or at least have their attention.
Anyone in uniform can be up
that
front.
way.
Everyone else stay hidden, and let y'all do all the talking. He's the boss right now.
So am I supposed to stay here, or what?
You're supposed to move with the rest of the group.
Got it. Wait, does that mean you?
Oh, boy.
Just stay hidden if you're not in the uniform, okay?
Ah, yes, hidden. My specialty.
I start patrolling.
Ooh, man. That KFC I got earlier really is upsetting my stomach a little bit. I wish they provided better catering here. Standing around really takes it out of me.
I mean, maybe you should start walking a bit,
She's right.
Work that.
What the fuck you say to me, boy?
I'm saying that a good walk gets you to shed some of those pounds.
I don't even know how to respond to that. That would be okay to say to what I can only assume is a very not smart child.
A very not smart child.
So how can I help you out, young man? Because I'm
How old
prepared to
are you?
open up a can of... I am 42 for your information.
What kind of uniform is he wearing?
He's wearing a veteran's uniform just like me.
There's just grease all over it, though. Not from food, just because he just naturally secretes grease.
Yes, Kanto fried torchic.
Yes, of course.
Well,
I was
listen
saying what
here,
Kyle was,
old
so that works
man.
too.
I may be young, but wisdom doesn't come necessarily with just age. It comes with experience.
What's
That's
your
why I'm
name?
in the same position as you.
I know a lot of people in this organization, and I don't quite recognize you. Or
We
your
all know that
friend
you're
there.
lazy and stand around, wasting time.
Well, of course you wouldn't know my friend here. This one here is new. I'm surprised you haven't heard of me, though.
And who might you be,
My name's
Mr.
Ajal.
I don't... Steph, have you heard of an Ajal?
No, honestly, I haven't, and that's like a really weird name. Not fan.
Not
Yes, well, my name is rather unique.
darn millennials and their
Oh,
pseudo-names and whatnot. Ugh. Sorry about that. Got kind of a
Holy shit, I
cold.
told you to quit doing that.
Got a cold, Steph. What do you want from me? Oh, now my balls itch. Look what. Now I get irritated. My balls start itching, and we had to go talking about this. All right, Mr. Ajal. Well, what quiet are you doing in this here neck of the woods?
I needed to find, Jezza, I believe the name is.
Well, if you want to find Miss Jezza, she's right through those doors.
Through those doors.
And if you want to interrupt what's going on in there, you can go ahead and do so.
Well, if you're saying that I'm going to... that I would be interrupting something, I'd rather not. And just simply wait until she has a moment of her time.
I'm sorry. Sounds like you're gonna be waiting for a while. Just, you know.
And I would prefer if you didn't wait right here, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to work my moves on this young lady right here.
Hey, hi, Steph. Right, Stephanie, is that it?
Yeah.
It's not working, right? It's his moves.
I hope, God, I hope not.
Only
Not at all.
friends, okay, and close associates can call her Steph. Please stick to her full name, which is Stephanie. And then
Felix is gonna wink. Do you mind if I call you Steph?
Sure. Go ahead.
Steph, what did we tell you? What did I tell you last time?
What did we tell you?
Wait, shut up, fucking Arab-looking, white-haired miscreant. Now listen here.
No, what did I tell you? I told you to quit calling me Steph. Thank you very much.
Steph, can we not do this in front of the children?
This
How old is
is
Steph?
a nothing. This is a... Stop calling me Steph, please.
We'll talk about this later. Right now, we gotta deal. I gotta deal with this. Okay. Now, Mr. Ajal, all right, if you could please move along, just slightly. That would be great, because I'm trying to relax, and you're getting. Sorry about that. You're getting in the way of my relaxation time.
Well, here, I'll tell you what. I'll be moving along. Stephanie, if you can come with me for a minute.
You hear footsteps of two people approaching from the south.
Fuck, not these two again. Jesus Christ. Why has Arceus forsaken me on this day? How else am I supposed to get my daily dose of punani now? All right.
I'm really hoping you weren't talking about me. Just
Whatever you say, baby doll.
Oh boy.
I am sorry, I could not overhear your fat ass talking down the hall. Could you please shut your mouth? You're so loud.
I've been
Whatever
trying
you
to
say.
tell him.
Thank you. Someone with sense here.
Can I please say my racial slurs loud and proud without people interrupting me? Or is
I do
that
not
not allowed
understand.
here?
Why does she keep you on the payroll? You do nothing but stand here for do nothing at all.
I can't hear you behind those chopsticks of yours, boy. Speak up.
If you insult my culture one more time, I'm going to kill you.
If you insult my beautiful body that I work day and night to keep in pristine shape, you'll experience the same. Boy.
What shape? The shape of a ball?
The guy behind him kind of just taps him on the shoulder and he just says, Ling, this is not appropriate. We should be more mature than this fat white man.
Are we still linked?
You moved out of the link, so I'm not 100% it was reestablished. Let's just say that it was.
I'm not good at this, but Ajal, maybe we can get these guys fighting. It'll work in our favor.
Okay.
You are very, very loud. I try to watch my portion of hall, and you just keep talking and talking. Maybe if you shut mouth, I can do job.
It's not
I
my...
kindly, no, he just said to shut your mouth. I kind of agree with him.
Look, okay.
Don't you know who they are on phone with? It's important person.
I am sorry, Ling. But this young man, Ajal, right here, okay?
Who Ajal? I do not know Ajal.
Neither do
Are you new to the organization?
Neither does Steph. But
That would be
apparently
me.
he's a vet.
Quit calling me Steph.
Whatever
Yeah,
you say,
seriously,
sweet
you're
cheeks.
making her uncomfortable here.
Hello, Stephanie.
Very
How was your
clearly.
day today?
It's been great. Not really, honestly. I'm lying. Horrible. Horrible. Very bad.
Well, seeing as I have not seen the outside area, I was going to go for a smoke. Would you like to go for a smoke, Stephanie?
Honestly, yes. I've been stuck with this fat lard on my rounds all day, so I'm kind of ready to leave. Please. I need a break.
Well, that's exactly the point of us two showing up here. We're simply changing of the guard.
He turns and he looks at his partner. He goes, Chen, do you think you could stay with him so that Stephanie and I could have a smoke? He goes, I could stay with him. It would give me great displeasure, but I will do it.
Be strong for him.
Okay, Stephanie, you may go with Ling.
My body may be thick. My heart is small, and your words cut deep. But it's understand. I understand.
Ling looks at you. My words cut deep. That is because there is so much fat to cut to. In order to get to muscle, I have to cut to all the fat.
I'd like to help with cutting.
I'm just gonna go inside. You guys have fun out here.
Yes, you should. Go inside. Go away, you smelly, smelly white man. So then, let's see if I can get a hold of this. Oh my god, is it the GM layer? Oh, it is! Holy cow. That's supposed to be there.
I was gonna say, like...
Well, you said there were doors
There's supposed
there,
to be a door, like...
That's fine.
You said there were
I was
doors.
just able to see in there, and I was like,
Well, we
He
can see in there
opens,
because of their
he,
vision.
yeah, he opens the door, and you can see there's a lot of people gathered inside.
Do I
Do
see
we see
Jessa
big
in
scary?
there?
You see something large.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
That is not familiar to me.
That's Jez's. It's scary.
Oh,
So Ling looks at the two of you and goes, "Are you going to go in there?" He already opened the door. He looks like an ass. If you're going to go, now is the time.
I'd rather wait and not get my head chopped off by this lady here, as this man is very clearly out for a death wish.
What lady?
Jezza. They just
Oh.
mentioned that she was in there doing some important work.
Just checking. No. Just in case you are imposter.
Imposter.
I don't know that's a good test, but I mean, anyone would know Jez is terrifying.
You're not wrong. Very clever. Okay, Stephanie, let's go for smoke. Yes?
Alright, yeah, sure. I'm so down.
Just have to get right past you. Excuse me. Thank you. Pardon me.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Pardon me. Mother.
Wait,
As they start coming, I'm going to start doing, like, look back to my...
Oh, wait. Who are
Steph,
you?
wait, Steph winks at red-haired boy.
Is he talking to the girl or to the group?
Oh,
Actually,
Steph
have to look.
makes it. Okay. Felix.
So, when he looks up this way, he does not see them, because I can actually see what he sees. He sees her though.
Hey, I'm in a uniform, just walking my round.
If he turns to look at you though, he will see these few.
Yeah, no, just stay up there. And I'll...
Okay, bye.
What...
What are you doing?
Yeah, don't mind her. She's just doing her rounds.
It's very fast rounds.
I'm just making sure no
Believe me,
one.
she's an idiot.
I'm a very fast person.
So I'm not going to delete them off because they're just going to go for a smoke and then come back in a few minutes. Maybe.
Oh, cool. I was worried.
That's how long Ling
Gone
takes. You know what I mean?
So who?
Ling guy game.
Which one's Ling? Is it this one is Ling?
The first one's Ling.
The first one's Ling.
Yes. And this one is Chen. Over
Chen.
here.
Okay.
And then goes like, good job lying.
What?
Excuse me?
You actually say that out loud.
Oh yeah, I whisper it to her. No.
Psychically linked.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
linked telepathically.
But he whispers it though.
I know.
Wait, I thought we left the telepathic area.
They're in the
No,
you're back in the range now.
I did briefly.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm just gonna be like, good job lying.
Through my head, I hope.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Okay, that's fine. So the door's open, and you can hear from within. You hear. You all know why. You know why we're here. Because I am tired of waiting. And you have had 2 weeks to open this fucking vault. So someone is going to get this shit done. Because we don't have any more time. Now, lucky for you, I got permission to borrow the time of one of the company guys. And they're going to walk you through it. Okay? So, I'm going to hand you this handy dandy phone. You're going to go over to the vault. You're going to listen to what they have to say. Do exactly as they say. And get the damn vault open. The rest of us are going to go set up in the Western Valley, where we're supposed to be right now. Now, anyone have any questions? Because I'm really in the mood to entertain questions. You, fat shit. Who said you could interrupt my meeting?
Sorry, Jezza.
Excuse me?
The Chinese.
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear past your fat rolls.
The Chinese man outside are bullying me, so I came in here to escape.
The Chinese man outside is bullying you. Really? Well, let me tell you something here, fat shit.
Yes, ma'am.
You are here because your legacy, because your father joined, and you just happen to be hacking it back then. But ever since, you've gotten this idea of tenure in your mind that you don't think I'm going to do anything about. Well, I hate to break it to you, because today is not your lucky day. Not only was I in the middle of a fucking meeting that you decided to walk in on and think that me, mommy, would protect you from evil Chen and Ling Ling outside, I don't give a rat's ass. March your damn ass back out there and be a man. Or you can suck on this. And she pulls her enormous revolver and points it in his face.
I'm not in the sucking mood.
And if
right
you're gonna
now.
do that, make sure you use a lot of tongue. I like a lot of tongue.
I'm not in the sucking mood right now, ma'am. I thank you for the offer. I will.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
No, I will be
Oh,
right.
she shoves it into his mouth. It tastes good? You like the way it tastes?
Oh.
What about all the way back there? You like? Yeah. Stop talking. Stop struggling. Stop talking. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna march your fat ass back out there. And you're gonna stick to the routine. You have a post. If you come back in here or decide to leave your post one more time, I will put a bullet straight through your neck. She pulls her gun slowly out of his mouth, and she lets the spit dribble down onto his shirt, and then she wipes it across his chest. Got it? Now get out of here. Anyone else want to interrupt my meeting? Because I am in such a great mood.
Be my guest, boy.
Now then, as I was saying, this is our last shot, boys. The buck stops here. We're going to move in preparation into the Western Valley. The rest of you are going to open that damn vault. There is no time to waste. Take the phone, call the number, do precisely what they say. If you don't, it's not me you have to worry about. As you know, the money's already dried up. Now each of you is the head of one of our squads. We all have responsibilities. Some of us have kids. Not me. Don't want any. Don't give a shit. But some of you are idiots enough to impregnate some people. And that's fine. If you want to get paid for this shit, you need to finish the job. You. She points to this guy. When was the last time we heard from our group in the caverns to the south? You know, the one where those recruits died? You're responsible for that scout patrol. When was the last time we heard anything? She waits. She moves closer, waiting for him to respond.
Huh? What was the question, ma'am? Sorry.
Oh my god, everyone you play is gonna die.
This is like every Mark character ever.
She walks up. She sees him eating chips. Are you hungry?
A little bit. Tom told
Why
me I
is
could
every
bring
character
some
who plays
food
a
in,
fat ass?
so I...
Yeah?
Yeah. I ate my sub earlier in here, too. So I'm sorry I didn't ask if you wanted some. I should have. Next time, you know, for the reference.
You're right. Anyone else? Anyone? Anything? No? Great. Well, we don't need you anymore. And she pulls her gun, puts it against his head, and pulls the trigger, sending red mist flying out behind him.
Holy fuck.
With a loud thud, he falls to the floor. It's clear to me that the level of professionalism here has declined. So let's get with the picture, gentlemen. You, she points to the guy next to him. Congratulations. You've just been promoted. She points to his chest. If you don't want to, just like him, and you want to keep your job, why don't you tell me what's going on in the South?
Kid's dead. Other than that, it's been quiet ever since, from the knowledge that I have, ma'am.
Weren't you supposed to send a scout patrol down there? Haven't heard back from them yet?
I haven't heard back from them since.
What about the recruits? We were supposed to get a whole new batch of recruits from the city.
We have some of the recruits here, but they don't seem too bright right now. They're gonna take a little bit of time to train them before they're, operational ready, ma'am.
Don't worry about training them. They're the front line for APEP. They're gonna soften it up for us. But for now, good work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Remember that level of professionalism. And I appreciate the ma'am. The rest of you, you know your jobs. She tosses the phone to the guy in the south and to the girl standing next to him. The two of you open the door, get the shard, get that damn Regirock, and meet us. The rest of you, let's go. And you hear stomping as the Tyrantrum stomps upwards and follows her out. So she, as well as a bunch of others, leave. Oh, she turns around before she leaves. One more thing. Either kill that stupid cat and put it out of its misery, or let it go. I'm tired of hearing its whining, and I can't imagine it's great for the morale. And then she turns and she leaves. So the rest of them kind of grumble and move about in different directions. Some of them going over to pay respects to the new dead. Man, he was a real dumbass.
He brought the best
What was he
chips,
thinking? Yeah, he did bring the best chips.
As I look to Chen, say I told you. He had a death wish. And I look back at the fat man. Are you better now? Lick your wounds?
Yeah, that was just what we call foreplay. She's really into that kind of thing.
Yes, I heard that she was into a lot of tongue use. So I'm sure you must be very popular with her.
I do my best. Go on, get you scamp before I cry in front of you.
Oh, very well. Although I do suggest that you close the door.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that.
Good luck to you, Chen.
Thank you. I will try my best to be as patient as possible when enduring this great time of displeasure. All right. So a majority of them leave, leaving behind a much smaller cadre of men that are watching. They take a majority of the recruits with them, leaving behind mostly veterans. At this point, when Jezza leaves, as everyone begins to return to their post, the two of you likely believe you should return and share everything you've seen.
Yeah, because I was gonna walk back to the rest of the group.
Yes.
So, assuming you will also utilize a path that you know happens to be closed off, but unused.
Yes. Well, we
I
have some
assume you
unconscious
guys-
people over there anyway that we need to keep an eye on.
Yes. So I will assume that you guys will group over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And as you group together to talk, I will let you guys in character discuss everything. Just happened. You will hear the phone dialing as you're leaving, and you will hear someone say, "Hello, Tane here. You've got exactly 10 minutes. That's all you're getting."
Alright.
And then you hear some murmuring. All right. With that said, that brings us to
You might want to bring your token back up there.
I mean, I don't see a good way to get over there.
You just walk back. You're in uniform.
our faithful heroes. Felix, Ajal, McCoy, Paolo, and Claire have ventured into the Maw. What once was a safe ruin has now been infested by Team Aurum grunts. And their leader, Jezza,